Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you will follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Someone else you should follow on Instagram is Hero.collections. Brandon, how are you doing?
Good, thank you, brother. How you doing? Happy Sunday.
Do you have many plans for the bank holiday or just chilling with the family?
It's just, well, I'm dog sitting for my sister, which is always fun. He's next to me. He says hi. But other than that, it's just, I promised a lot of family time this weekend. So usually my weekends are spent either getting some bits and pieces of work done or working out or taking photos mainly, or painting. But yeah, I promised that I'd put a bit of that aside this weekend to spend time with the family. How about you?
You're a good man. Amanda's still ill. So literally I've just roaming around this house on my own, just bringing her drinks occasionally. So yeah, it's pretty of a quiet one. She had loads planned the last couple of days that she was looking forward to, but she's had to cancel it all. So the one time she actually had plans, she's ill.
Yeah, aka Dan accidentally slipped her something to be unwell the next few days so that he could get out of all the plans and stay home and film reviews.
Definitely didn't. Because she's in bed in our bedroom and like me filming reviews is like in the attic directly above her. So like she'd hear me talking, doing reviews and stuff. So it's a little bit awkward, you know, like I told you, my big plan, I've been saying this since I moved in, is to get the garage set up so I can film reviews at 3 o'clock in the morning and not disturb anyone. Because I'd pull an all-nighter and just film loads of reviews. I meant to start filming reviews, but the only things I did so far are these beautiful bastards. These are actually really good, you know, really, really good.
I'm tempted by King Sphinx, but I'm not so tempted by Mr. Pumpkin, because the pumpkin guy, isn't he basically, like at least King Sphinx is a bit more unique sculpt, whereas you can see Pumpkin Man is kind of like a putty body with the pumpkin head.
Honestly, I you know me, I held out on these for a little bit, and then the opportunity arose, and I was like, all right, I'll get them. And thankfully I did, because these are impressive. Makes me look forward to other monsters. We did that Power Rangers stream, remember? We never actually got to any of the villains. So I said to Rich that we need to get that out. So let me just say hello to everybody in the chat. Say hello, make yourself known. And Brandon will very kindly say hello to you guys in a minute. Today is the 3rd episode of Legends and Liquor. The show continues. So if you don't know the format, this is just an extra stream that I'm doing once every 2 weeks, where I can actually get some of my channel members on as guests just to talk toys, sort of recap what we talked about Thursday, but then ask you guys opinions and stuff like that. And Legends and Liquor, of course, people, is just the gimmick, but still it's always fun. So of course, Legends and Liquor is just a gimmick. You don't actually have to drink alcohol. Just bring your favourite drink and let's talk toys, collectibles, and whatever. And then, of course, if you want to be a part of the stream in any other way and support what we do over here and the content that we create, then you can do that by doing a super chat. Friday is pulling double duty. She doesn't like these weeks where she does it twice. She's not happy about it, but she's here. Any super chats over £4 or $4, and our Lazy Robot Friday should hopefully read them out loud for you. We shall see. As I said, Sundays, she doesn't like working Sundays, but we shall see how it goes. So yeah, Brandon said he'd kindly jump in for the first like 45 minutes, and then we'll just randomly get some guests in and stuff. So again, if you are a channel member, if you have a little question mark next to your name in the chat, if you are at the members club level and you want to be on today's stream, literally be on the stream that's streaming right now, you can have a little box on the screen and talk toys with us, then hit me up on the Instagrams. All right, the Instagram DMs are officially open. If you want to be on the stream today, make it known to me on Instagram. So my Instagram, as always, is It's Dan Who. Hit me up on the DMs, let me know, and I will be sending out the link to channel members later on. As I said, I've been spending a day putting some different scenes together on the Streamlabs so I can have more people on at once without it looking too sloppy. So we shall see how that goes later. It's probably all going to fail, but at least we have sound this week, because last time I did it, Brandon, I was starting on my own, had no one with me but I feel much more confident with you here, Brandon, trust me. So say hello to the chat, and I'll check the DMs, and then I might open a drink.
So we have 31 people in the chat. So Jamie kicks us off. He says, hey guys, how you all doing? Rich is here. Our super producer, Tanner, is here. Says, hey all. Rich says, ready for TNT Grey. James says, the Legends Liquor spin-off, TNT Grey.
I do like that idea, by the way.
Yeah.
The TNT Grey show. Yeah,
I think that's a great idea. Rich said soon on he said soon on MySpace. Mark Rose is here.
As long as I'm in his top 8 friends, it's fine.
Exactly. Cloud Foxwell says, good day, lads, and any possible ladies. Man from Room V says, I'm already drunk, Dan, so I'm good. Maybe a little too drunk. Sometimes I dip my legends in liquor for good measure, of course. Okay. Dark Joker Zin, the host of the Infinity Equation, Dante, is here in the chat. Says, hey, hey, hey. He says, pal, let's talk some toys. If you aren't already aware, Dan and I will be joining the Infinity Equation this coming Friday, which is, if you're in the UK, it's 1 a.m. till 3 a.m.
1 a.m. I've told the missus, but she's probably forgot already. But I did say, I said that Dante said the KFC's on him or something like that. So yeah, this Sunday, you might have to. Will you have a nap? Will you nap or will you just stay up?
Is it Sunday or Friday?
It's Friday. It's Friday. This Friday.
Yeah, no, I'll probably at least have like a power nap. Because I think I'd be fine from like 1 till 2, but it's the 2 till 3 that I don't have.
That's when you start dropping off.
Yeah. I feel like the 1 till 2 is like the adrenaline rush will get you through, you know? Who else we got? So Marcus says, heyo. Damien says, cowbunga. Rich M says, poor Amanda, but we love the reviews. KJ Smith says, boom. Dane Hunt says, here. Oh, he says, how do you get your figure stands from, or where do you get your figure stands from? And Rich said, Amazon have a load of acrylic risers. Man from Room V, still going, says, ain't it grand being a casual insomniac. Cecil says, hello, everyone. Jason Lopez is here. Crash says, hello, all. Big holiday Tuesday, May the 4th. More Hasbro reveals forthcoming. Jamie says, pow, pow, pow. Phil Jones is here in the chat, our top hype man. Tanner has got the Thanos copter going.
Right.
Tac Tac Customs is here, says Dan and Brandon. Hugo says, hi, Dan and Brandon. Tanner says, can my cat Tigger get in on TNT Grey? TNT Grey and Tigger. There you go. Jason Lopez says, I'm currently looking up this Citadel paint. Prepare myself to fix the upcoming US agent figure. Citadel is pretty good. I can't remember what paint I use. It's downstairs, but off the top of my head, I can't remember it. Hugo says, do you think we will get a Marvel Legends reveal tomorrow? That's true. It's Marvel Monday tomorrow.
Yeah, we can talk about that actually. Yeah, good shout. Good shout.
Yeah. Oh man, that's there's more pain on the wallet in the next few days. Damn it. Tac Tac Custom says, my name is Mark and I collect figures and I've been an addict for 40 years. Oh wait.
yeah. Today's the right stream. As I said, Legends and Liquor people, it's the gimmick. It's an extra stream every 2 weeks where I can just bring some extra guests on. Thursdays, me and Brandon like to try and keep it on topic. You know the score. This week, the show is all Brandon's, honestly. I'm just a guest on Brandon's show this week with the May the 4th special. So Brandon needs to write his... work with Rich on that one. Yeah, I need to get your top 10 together. And as I said, I'm just along for the ride, Brandon. I'm along for the ride. But yeah, today's stream is just random. So don't expect... it's going to be more sloppiness, but that's fine. It's casual. I prefer the word casual than sloppy, I guess, because as you can see, I still spend time with all these graphics, but it's more casual, lay back. So we can do that. But I'm going to open a drink, right? So so my drink of choice today, people, all right, for Legends and Liquor, all right. I've got the Legends; they're all behind me. That's obvious. But my choice is Hooch Pink, right? Now, Brandon, you're too young to remember when Hooch originally came out, but this is the type of stuff that used to drink as like a 13-year-old thinking you're a gangster down the pub with your dad or something. Go, yeah, I've got a Hooch. But it's like just lemonade. So I'm guessing this is like pink lemonade. But I've never tried it. So I seen it on the shelf. I thought I'd give it a go. So you're going to get a full Dan Who review of Hooch. And if you remember Hooch in the comments, then let me know. Does our American friends have Hooch? Probably not. Okay.
I don't recall this at all.
You're too young. You're too young to remember Hooch.
Yeah. That was so funny. So Phil said earlier today, for everybody in the chat, Phil said he sent us a link to this online convention, I think, and it was going to be 80s themed. And I was going to reply like, the only thing I know about the 80s is Dan was born in it. That's it. I don't really know much else about the 80s.
He's not wrong. I was born in the 80s. It's true.
Exactly. That, and I think the Berlin Wall came down in the 80s. Other than that, I don't really know much more.
They're the two main things you need to know about the 80s. The Berlin Wall came down and Dan was born. That's all you need to know. It's what they're teaching in history class right now. There's just 2 pages of the 80s book and that's it. And then they move on.
That's it, yeah.
This isn't bad, to be fair. This is just just like pink lemonade.
There you go. Nothing better than pink lemonade.
You wouldn't hate this. You a fan of fizzy pop? What, will you drink fizzy pop?
Not really.
Yeah, I didn't think you were.
I'm I'm not really fizzy drinks generally.
I could tell that about you.
I'm
I
a
don't know
bit
why,
weird like
Brandon.
that.
I don't know why, but I could
Yeah.
tell that about you. So I asked because I'm like,
Yeah.
because it's just
Yeah,
like a fizzy.
exactly.
It doesn't taste alcoholic, but it's just no. It's nice. It's nice anyway.
The crazy extremes. If I'm like water in the middle, then it's like mango juice is at one extreme and hot chocolate is at the other extreme.
Okay.
That is like that's about as crazy as
Our
they get.
spectrums are very different. I'm like tea
Exactly.
tea at one end of the scale, the absinthe on the other end of the scale, and aftershock.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be able to handle
Exactly.
aftershock. I've woken up many a nights on the floor not knowing what happened. On my Amanda's.
Hey, Cloud Fox. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, on Amanda's 30th birthday, we went to a nightclub in Birmingham to see Example. That Example is one of her favourite performers. One of mine as well, to
Yeah.
be fair. And we hired a VIP table with like the vodka in the middle and stuff like that because we were like, look, we don't go out
Yeah.
much. Let's just put our money and do it properly. Saves us from going to the bar back and forth, etc., etc. I don't remember anything after a certain time. I don't even know how I got home from Birmingham. Like
That's so funny.
they thought I went missing. They were going to report me to the police and everything. Mark Tact out of a super chat. Thank you very much.
Customs donated £4.99.
Fridays
through
awake, it's
Super
good to
Chat.
know.
Thank you, Tac Customs. Look at Brandon getting all 80s political on us.
Oh, well, it's all he knows. We can't blame him. He's a young lad. There
you go.
But no, I appreciate it.
Cat Flips is also here. Says what's up, everyone.
Pal, how you doing?
And go ahead.
I was just going to probably say it's to our American friends are always very confused with this concept of Legends and Liquor when it's like 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. But as I said, you can enjoy Legends and Liquor with some orange juice. Do you know, like it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I just have to drink. I'm the one drinking the liquor. Everyone else can just enjoy the stream.
Yeah.
So I'm by the way, people, if you want to be on the stream today, I'm creating a list of people that are letting me know, and then I will start sending a link out to people. So I'm not on the Discord at the minute, but I will have a quick look on the Discord as well. But Instagram's probably the quickest way for me to have a look. I'm just having a quick look at the Discord now. I know Jamie's around, Cloud's around, Tanner's around, Ralph is around, Nathan might be around. So if you are, lads, hit me up on the DMs. I'm going to start making a list, and then when we have guests in, I'll start sending out the Zoom links. It's just easier for me to send via Instagram on the web. But yeah, if you want to be on the show, and again, Dante, if you're around, hit me up. Do a little preview of Friday if you're around, Dante. I don't know if we're on in the background of your giant 70 screen inch TV, but hit me up on the DMs if you're around. And same as Rich. Rich can jump in if he wants, but I know Rich is chilling out today. He's not on the vodka, he says today. He's literally on the TMNT grey.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I tweeted something earlier, which was basically my Sunday Southie shot, Sunday South shot.
Oh. Yes.
And Sunday Shelfie. Yeah, well, Sunday Shelfie was an idea, but I don't like the term selfie. I just never have. Like, I don't take selfies. No. I don't like selfies. Yeah. So I didn't want to make a hashtag called Shelfie, Sunday Shelfie. I just didn't like it. So I went Sunday Shelf shot. Easy, simple. Because I like seeing other people's displays. Like, people always compliment me on mine, which makes me feel good, but I love seeing other people. I get inspired by other people's as well. Do you know, like... Brandon still needs some risers, but other than that, Brandon's got an epic display as well. I just think risers would take it to the next level. And Rich is right, by the way. My risers are from Amazon, but I also built risers myself. Like, let me see if I can grab one real quick. Okay, let me see. So I'm not really a DIY guy as such, but B&Q, all right? I'm sure it's like Home Depot in America. Go and buy yourself some wood. Go and get yourself some nails. Get yourself a saw. And build yourself some risers. Look at this workmanship right here. Look at that, Brandon.
It is really solid.
Nice and easy. This is just wood, painted white. I cut it perfectly to the size I want for my shelf. So now I've got 3 tiers. Well, I can have one standing on the shelf and then 2 extra tiers. It makes the difference, people. It makes the difference. So if you don't want to spend money on acrylic, the acrylic ones are on there. That's why it does look nicer, to be fair. But if you just want some extra ones, like behind me on my sort of... see my, I don't know how well you can see it on screen, but they're like very Pacific size, and it's so I made these to fit in the middle there, if that makes sense, because I couldn't get acrylic risers to fit, but it does make a difference, and there's Zordon as well.
I love it.
I don't even know if the light works.
Because that's the thing, we have the same IKEA Billy bookcases, so those acrylic risers there would work perfectly with mine. I just need to I just need to
Yeah, it's
get
basically
the wallet out and
it's 3 different.
invest.
So the bigger, longer shelves are 3 different acrylic risers, 2 wide ones and 1 narrow one. But they fit perfectly within the 32 inches, I think it is.
Yeah.
Either way, I just I like displaying nice and simple anyway. For me, it's all about character representation, not really about the poses as such. But yeah, it's fun. But anyway, my point is, I like seeing other people's displays and the way people pose and what I like. Why have you got that character next to that character, and why have you got him next to him? Like, do you know? I just like people's, because there's no wrong answer. Is my point. It's like it's whatever you prefer. It's your display. It's your preference. And so I thought we could do the Sunday shelfie shot, Sunday, and show it off. So yeah, hashtag Sunday shelf shot. And we can pull them up and have a look, Brandon. So I'm going to see if I can...
Yes, over.
Get this up.
Rich says, handy dandy. Man from Room V says, don't be confused, Yanks. It's a simple concept. We Brits do our drinking in the morning. The Sunny Channel is here, says, what up, Dan? What up, everybody? And Capliv says, counting down the days for the Black Series live stream from you guys.
Literally Thursday. Literally Thursday, isn't it? So on Thursday, Brandon, we should have... Marvel Monday to talk about. We can kick off the show with Marvel Monday, and then we can roll into everything that was revealed on May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
And then we'll do Brandon's top 10 most wanted Black Series figures as well. And they can be reissues, Brandon, as well. Do you know if it's a character that's already been, but you think it deserves a reissue? We know what you like. We know what Brandon likes. No pins. We need these updates.
So the thing the only other rule I'm thinking about putting in is like confining them to sort of between episode 1 and 4. To keep it like narrow, because the main reason we're doing it is the Bad Batch premieres on Tuesday, and that is that kind of era. So I thought that era of time.
Oh, I need to spend some time watching the first 3 episodes of Clone Wars season 7.
Season
right?
7.
So I just want to know who. I want to know who the Bad Batch are potentially. So I will try and at least be familiar with the Bad Batch, but there's no way I could watch the whole bloody thing. I will. One day I might watch the. Do you know you said there's like 20 episodes, but you can watch like the core episodes.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to go. So there's these 4 episodes. I screenshot and send it to you now.
Nice one. Dan, man from Room V. Is that Room V or Room 5? You could be talking Roman numerals.
Good point. It must be Room 5.
Man from Room 5. Is it Room 5 or Room V? Let us know. I'm assuming it's 5. But he says, don't be confused, Yanks. Well, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. That's what Drake says in one of his songs, and he's not wrong. Let's be honest. Shout out the Sunny Channel. He says, "What up, Dan? What up, everybody? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Are you on the West Coast, Sunny? I'm assuming so, but that's just an assumption of mine. The America's a big place, much bigger than the UK anyway. But either way, it's early. It's earlier in America than it is. We're in the future, but I can't tell you this week's lottery numbers. We're not allowed, I'm afraid. It's one of the rules of being in the future. We cannot share that information. Okay, so as I was saying, if anybody posted today, and there weren't many, but that's absolutely fine. But it's something I'm going to continue to do while Brandon sorts out his mic. I'll mute Brandon for a second, but you tell me when it's sorted. So yeah, if anyone hashtagged Sunday Shelf Shot, then here it is. These are the hashtags. So let's start off just by clicking on these and going through. And I should be able to click and scroll, right? I'm assuming so. So yeah, does that you good, Brandon? You're good back. You're back now.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a Sunday. It's Legends and Liquor, mate. Take a drink. Take a drink. Chill out. I'm not even stressed. It's fine. It's a chilled stream. It's a chilled Sunday stream. No stressor.
I just saw Tat Custom says, I knew Brandon was a man of taste and style, enjoying David Hasselhoff, and I salute him.
The Sunny Channel's in Texas as well. So is the Texas? Is Texas Central
Texas,
Time?
I think it's Central Time. Yeah.
Okay. I never promote Central Time. I do apologise. I always promote Eastern and Pacific, but I need to get on the ball and promote Central Time as well. But I appreciate you being here all the same. I'm assuming it's about 12 o'clock Central Time, about 20 past 12. That's a guess. Yeah, Tactics says at the buzzing sound. It's all right. We've sorted it now. Tac. It's fine.
Rich said it's not Brandon, it's yours, Dan.
What?
Who knows? Articulated Heroes made a good point as well. Toying Around is doing has a special stream on Tuesday for Star Wars unboxing with Toys R Us.
Oh, he went big time on us, didn't he? Toying Around, Kevin. Yeah. Shout out Kevin. Fair play to him. Very happy for him. He deserves it. puts out some great content as well. There's certain YouTubers that I follow and watch that definitely put out content deserving more than their numbers, if that makes sense. Do you know, like Finity Equation, for example, one of my favourite podcasts within this toy community. They're on their way to 1,000, but deserve many, many, many more. Kevin's the same; he deserves many, many, many more. So yeah, fair play to him. He's got some of the new Clone War figures in hands, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fair play.
Which is from Toys R Us by the looks of it. My thinking is because he posted one the other day. I think he posted one on Friday, one yesterday. So my thinking is he'll probably post another one today and another one tomorrow.
Need to show off any. Whoops.
We'll see. But yes, let's get a look at these shelves. That's a really good shelf. Whose shelf is that? I love that shelf. Hats off to that guy. Wow. Round of applause in the chat for this shelf. Look at that. Jesus.
This is Hero.Collections. Never heard of the guy. Probably not very good at photography. Look at that. That guy needs that guy needs some risers on the display. This is what I'm saying first and foremost.
He really does. That's true. That is very true.
Okay,
definitely needs those risers.
If I turn my head, it's because my screen is this side. That's why I'm turning my head. So of course, this is Brandon's own shelf. Brandon was getting involved, and Brandon, this is one of your. This is like a custom. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, the one with the T, the blue T. So my surname begins with a T. So I had
it's T Gray. Brandon T Gray is his full name, just so you know.
Exactly. So I had a plain clone body, new body, and then the helmet. I think I'm gonna sneeze. No, wait, hold on. I'm good. Am I gonna sneeze? No, I'm good. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Exactly. Super chat.
Okay, give it a sec. And if we are still buzzing, let me know, people, because I can't hear anything. Can you hear any buzzing?
There's a slight like squeaky sound every now and then.
Okay,
I think it's gone now.
Chat.
There is.
Chat, if there is definitely a buzzing, let me know, because I don't know what's wrong. But yeah, we shall find that out in a second.
But yeah, so I had a plain phase 1 clone body, and I had a spare 332nd clone helmet. So I thought, why not put the two together? So I mixed the blue and a white, royal blue and white. Made the
Tax interrupting you now.
Tac Customs donated
Super chat. Thank you very much.
99 through Super Chat. How thank you, Tac Customs. Brandon, what's your favorite Clone Wars episodes? Mine are Art Troopers season.
Okay, so people are saying they're still buzzing, and I can't hear it on my end. So I'm going to mute myself.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to mute myself, and if there's no buzzing, that means it's me. There's an issue with me. I don't know what it is, but it means the issue's with me. Streaming's awkward because if I cancel the stream now, the stream link goes. So I'm going to try and avoid doing that. So I'm going to mute myself and chat, okay? I'm going to mute myself, and you tell me if they're still buzzing, okay? So I'm going to mute myself in 3. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's gone. No more buzzing. Oh, wait, I can still hear you. Oh, yeah, now I can still hear the buzzing. When you speak, I can hear it. Okay, in the meantime, I'll quickly explain this. So, so Cap Lives is right. Cap Lives says Brand is now an official Star Wars character. It's canon. And that's it. So, painted the body, and then I had another 3D printed pauldron. So I painted that too and put that on there. And then next to the right of Ahsoka is my I did this earlier today. It's a custom phase 2 Rex. So again, plain phase 1 body, and then I mixed the blue and the white, put that on there as well, and then 3D printed the pauldron, painted that, 3D printed the pocket, painted that, and then it has Scoticus Customs camera as well, and then took the head from the regular issue Rex. So that's my shelfie. Sorry, my Sunday shelf shot.
So I just think it sounds better, Sunday South shot.
It does. It sounds so much better.
So I've realized
shelfie just sounds silly.
Everyone's saying it's me that's buzzing. I don't know. There's nothing different that I'm doing today than I do on my Thursday streams, if that makes any sense to anybody. So all I've done is turned me down a little bit. I can't end the stream because then the stream link dies and this stream is dead. So is it like...
It sounds a lot better now that you've turned it down.
I've turned it down. So is the stream like... The chat can tell me, okay? So I appreciate everyone that's here. We've got over 40 people here. Sunny says Dan's buzz. Phil says buzzing on hooch. Buzzing is gone. Sounds good now. Okay. Keep me updated, people, right? So I don't need to cut the stream, okay? We're good? Okay, we're good. That makes me feel a lot better. I know it's a casual stream. I don't mind. I'd rather this on a Sunday than a Thursday, but still don't want buzzing, Brandon. I don't want to kill the stream. Do you know?
No, exactly.
Maybe there's a bee in the room, but because I've got headphones on, I didn't know. Remember, I am getting attacked by bees in the laugh.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, everyone's saying it seems okay now. Good. Okay, we see. So there's Brandon's Sunday shelf shot. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Clones. Again, like you know me, I don't really have a Star Wars display as such, but I have to admit, when it's done right, it looks beautiful. Like that looks beautiful.
Yeah. I think there's just a quick game for the chat. Guess how many 332nd clone troopers there are on that shelf? You can't see them all, but guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go 8. That's how many heads I can see from that photo. I can see 8. All right, let me move your camera down actually as well. Still learning, still tweaking this. Was I right? Was it? Oh, you got okay.
You were close.
Okay, let the chat guess. Let the chat guess. I'm just moving your camera a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jamie says 23. Z-Man says 10. Phil Jones says 12. 11. Caplev says 10.
Got that money in the bank.
Close. Very close.
Super chat from Air Extreme. He says Neca. Quite simply Neca. Don't worry, we're going to get into Neca. We're going to go through the Sunday South shots, give some people the shout out for the Instagrams, everyone getting involved, and then we will get into some Neca. Because I just put Neca in the title of this video because I wanted to moan, Brandon. I wanted to moan. I love Neca, but then I just wanted to moan. And it's no good me moaning on my own. Someone needs to hear me moan. It makes me feel better. It's
exactly.
Called venting,
exactly.
Okay.
Darth Clueless and Sunny were both right. 9. There are 9 332nd clone troopers up there.
Very close.
Technically, Cat Lives, Dan and Z-Man are right with 10 because technically, Rex is 332nd by that point. So 9 or 10.
Oh, it's a trick question. You're a sneaky guy, Brandon. You're a sneaky guy. Okay, let's go to the next person. Okay, so I think this is Cloud Foxwell. So he's showing off. Now I'm assuming Cloud, and again, we've got a couple of plunderlings there, which I don't think me and Brandon ever jumped on the plunderling hype, but they look fun for sure. And then we've got, I know that's definitely Final Fantasy, but is that like Mini-Mates Final Fantasy? They're like blocky, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It's basically Final Fantasy 7 is like quite pixelated anyway, so they're very accurate to the game, but I don't know if they're Mini-Mates or not. Either way, they look cool. And then I think they in the middle are Play Arts. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Cloud. This is just me assuming, but that's Play Arts Final Fantasy 9 in the middle. And by the way, I wanted to get all of the Play Arts Final Fantasy 9, but they're like £200 per set. Do you know, like
really?
Yeah, like they're beautiful. And I loved Final Fantasy 9 as a kid as well. 7, 8, and 9 are the only 3 I ever played. I never really went back or went forward. And maybe played 10 a little bit. Is that where they play volleyball underwater or something? I can't remember. But 7, 8, and 9 is what I remember. That's what's nostalgic to me. So I wanted 9 figure form, and Play Arts do a great job, but not at that price. Can't do it at that price. And then
Man from Room V said, from Room 5 said, whining and complaining is what toy collecting is all about.
Yeah, it is. We're grown men and we want our toys exactly how we want them. Yeah, they're all good.
Exactly when we want them.
Did he confirm it was Room 5? Or did he confirm it was Room V? If he did, I completely missed it. I do apologise, man from Room V.
No, I don't think he did. I just was
the mystery continues. It's man from Room V or Room 5. Okay, so what's Cloud saying? They're made to look like in-game models. Yeah, see, I could tell that. I could tell they were Final Fantasy, so I was right there. And he says not Mini-Mates.
Zidane?
Zidane and don't ask me to pronounce names.
Zidane and Garnet are Bring Arts, and the really big ones are Play Arts.
Bring Arts, okay. So I think I Play Arts, didn't I? Yeah, I said Bring Arts.
Yeah, so I actually have the Play Arts Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. in its box still upstairs, I think, bubble wrapped and stored away. Just quickly, sorry. Tac Custom says, Brandon, what's your favorite Clone Wars episode? Mine is Arc Troopers and Eminence. I think this was his super chat. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, Tac. Sorry, Tac.
My favorite Clone Wars episodes. There are a few, probably Rookies and Arc Troopers, same as yours. Darkness on Umbara is pretty solid. That whole arc is really, really good. Siege of Mandalore is great. There's a lot. There's a lot. But I would say Darkness on Umbara never ever gets old. I love that. I love that arc. Sonny says, Cloud, did you go shopping in a Sub-Zero mask? I don't get it.
I think he said that he was going to do that or something like that, maybe.
A man from room 5 says it is 5. You're
okay,
right.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Roman numerals, that's all it is. It's just an age thing, Brandon, just an age thing. Trevor says, what are we, what's he saying? What are we mad at Neca for now? The whole April signature thing. Yes, we are. And I'll tell you exactly why. Not because of quantities, not because of the way it was made available, because of the way the international people got dubbed. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But anyway, so thank you, Cloud, for your Sunday shelf stop. Moving on to, I think this is Tanner's. His is the superturk.figures displayed on Instagram. And he has got a nice Final Fantasy, what am I talking about? Fantastic Four. They were both double Fs. That's why. You could see why I got confused.
Yes, yeah, I'm with you.
Fantastic Four. You got Franklin there. You got both the Super Scroll and the Walgreens exclusives. You got She-Hulk there in the background, but I think that's the old Toy Biz or early Hasbro She-Hulk.
By the looks of it.
You got the Future Foundation Spider-Man as well. The Retro Doom. So when he posted this, I think I left a comment. It doesn't show the comments. I left a comment going, Galactus isn't going to fit on that shelf. So he says he's got his Galactus is like on his wardrobe, so he definitely needs to make some room. But yeah, get ready for... You're going to need a bigger shelf, Tanner, because we've got many more Fantastic Four figures coming. And Tanner, get some risers, all right? Trust me. You and Brandon need to go to the riser shop together. It makes all the difference, my friend. Trust me. Get yourself to B&Q to get some cutting. Maybe I'll do some commissions. Anyone want some nice, firm, wooden risers for their shelves?
Hey, I'm not kidding. I would commission. Go for it. But you're right. It does make so much sense. I think the thing that's holding me back is the cost of getting all those risers for all these shelves, and B is the effort, knowing that I have to take all of them off and redisplay all of them again with the risers.
It's fun. That's the fun about displaying, though. You can mix and match and change.
You're right. You're right.
Look, Tanner at the back here. I can clearly see that's Namor and then another Doctor Doom. But if there were risers at the back there, Brandon, I'd be able to see them clearly. That's all I'm saying. So Tanner says he has risers. Not on that shelf, you don't. Unless they're not very good risers, Tanner. Tanner, I love you, but there's no risers on that shelf. I guess you're saving them for a different spot, maybe. Maybe that's what he means. Everything I say with love, people. You know that. Okay, moving on. This was Doodog. Doodog posted up a two-pack. This was the 2-pack of the inaccurate suits. I'm so sad that these are inaccurate suits. I wish we had white. If we had white versions, I would have brought like 4 of these 2-packs. But unfortunately, they're the grey versions that we now have in toy form. Maybe they will re-release them with the Infinity Saga. Maybe, but I doubt it. And I think there's a custom Steve Rogers head on that as well. But that's very nice. So thank you very much, Doodog.
I think I ended up getting 2 of those 2-packs, or maybe... I think I got 2 2-packs, and then I got multiple Steves so that I could put the other heads on.
Yeah, the Steve came out single carded in the UK on that. So you can still get them. I could probably still go Tesco and buy a single carded Steve with the Captain America head on. That he never actually looked like in the film, which was unfortunate, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we got, is it Ed? Edaman Toys? I think if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize.
Yeah, something like that. I thought this was an amazing display. So.
Oh, yeah, very nice. I love when people compose the flying figures in all their glory. I think he put up a few photos. Oh, that's Phil's. We'll go back to that. But I think he puts up a few other photos. I like he's got a couple of like in-carded ones up there as well. Some nice in-carded boxes that go for a pretty penny now, let's be honest. He's got at least a couple of £100 up on that shelf, I think, because you've got the Black Widow 2-pack, and not Black Widow, the Scarlet Witch 2-pack up there with Vision, which goes probably gone down a little bit now that the Disney Plus wave have been revealed, but it was up there for a while. That Captain America, the 80th anniversary cap, I'm like, I know that will go for about 50 quid in the UK. Stan Lee, you can probably still get at retail. I think the collector you can probably still get at retail. But if that is the, is it Walmart exclusive Captain America, that goes for a pretty penny. And then there's the 2-pack we just seen with Doodog as well up there. So yeah, some decent inbox figures. MCU in the middle, it seems. But yeah, looking good. Moving on to Phil Jones with his miscellaneous addition to the Sunday shelf shot. Do you know what? I always enjoy. I've got a little miscellaneous shelf above me as well, so I do enjoy seeing it. But the top is all Masters of the Universe. It seems that this is a rabbit hole that Phil has recently fell into, hitting that nostalgia spot like many of us do. And then at the bottom here, he's got Jeffrey from Toys R Us with Orange Cassidy and some AEW crew. I think there's Darby Allin and Hangman Adam Page there with a tiny retro Spider-Man. I think there's his early, one of the first people in the world to display an Eternals figure, an Eternal Marvel Legends on the shelf there. You got Dupe on a chair. And there's the two new, talking about the Bad Batch. There's Hunter and what's the other guy's called? Crosshair, there you go. And a clone, not a clone war, just a normal stormtrooper, I believe. There's Cara Dune in the different, what's it called? The credit collection, Dune.
Credit collection.
Yeah, but yeah, and some books. I'm tempted to zoom in and like analyze what books Phil has on his shelf and what Phil reads. But we'll save that for the Analyzing Phil show. There you go. Here's Edelman toys
this
again.
This is really cool.
Beautiful. As I said, you know me, I love a Hall of Armor display, and this is beautiful. I love Tony there at the front holding the Mark V briefcase. Very nice. That looks great. Pepper Potts at the front there as well. Some great armors there. Is that SH Figure Arts? Is that a custom? Is that Mark 1 in Marvel Legends?
Hard to tell.
I can't tell, but even still, a nice setup. I think that's in a D-Top as well. Very nice. There he is again. That was the first post he pictured with some, again, keeping his mock on top. Mock on top. That could be a catchphrase as it is. And then some X-Men flying there. Very nice. And then more sort of like Bounty Hunters or Boba Fett universe type thing in the middle. You got Django and Mandalorian and some Boba Fett's there. Looking good, and more Star Wars at the bottom. Very nice. Edelman Toys, a few additions to the Sunday shelf shot. And then we got some Fast and Fantastic Four again. These are the I was surprised at how many people actually preferred these versions as well. I didn't expect anybody to say the version. I think we called these version 2, maybe. But yeah, people like that as well. There's some more. There's a Dormolage. I see a lot of people use it. I think these are called like Calac shelves. Again, I don't work for IKEA. I don't know, but I like how he has the actual props on the main. Even you've got a little.
Every time I see that Mjolnir, I regret not getting it.
Yeah, that looks good. I don't want to get one and like drill it down like in place so that when people try and lift it up, they genuinely can't. But imagine doing that and it's attached to a shelf and someone like rips off your shelf or something like. You just got to put it outside in the garden and like drill it into the floor or something. So like when people try and pick it up, you're like, no, you're not worthy. Here you go. Here's Tanner again with some Spider-Man. So let me bounce back through these. Yeah, so there you go. I think Rich had one as well. Where's Rich's gone? Oh, this is Rich's, I think. There you go. There's displayed once. Yeah. There's T Gray right at the front and center.
Hey, what's Monica doing up in the back there?
Yeah, Monica's like sort of hiding behind Kate's bow there. Kate's bow's sort of covering her face.
Bring her down. But look at that. There's a world exclusive figure there.
Oh wow! One of the first people to have on display the She-Hulk. We were too slow. We didn't have faith in Hasbro Pulse UK, but Rich did.
Well, I mean, I think we did. I think neither of us are just that excited about it, are we?
I just didn't want to spend another £20 on a figure that I only want once because I couldn't be. I know I could buy it and then probably resell, but I couldn't be asked. And
I got to be honest. The more I see this figure, the more I'm like, do I really need it? Do I really want it? Because you know that we're only getting this version because we didn't get a green version before, and we're going to get, the version everybody really would like, the classic version at some point. It's tough. I'm tempted to cancel my pre-order for this, and when the money comes back, get Nova instead.
Oh, Nova. Has Nova went up yet? Can we have a Nova update from Phil or Rich or anybody in the chat? Someone check on Inderman Toys or something on Star Action Figures. Can we get an update?
It's weird because they said it was going to go up yesterday and then nothing. Yeah, no, still nothing.
Right, I'm just checking the Instagrams again, people. All right, pal, just writing a list. I got George, Jamie, and Cloud all going to jump on. I think we're going to get Rich jump on for a minute as well. As I said, Brandon, no pressure. When you need to go, you need to go. All good. I'm just writing a list of...
Yeah, no problem. I think we're going to get going in a second. I've got to give little man a WALK.
Oh, Cloud's just sent me a picture of how he goes to the shop. Let me see if I can get it up on my Instagram, my DMs. This is what he was talking about.
That's so funny.
You're just scaring people at the shop. I quite like it though. I'm on a Mortal Kombat high. I quite like the film. I didn't hate it.
I didn't see it yet. Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth a watch, I think.
What's it on?
It's on. What's it called? Oh no, I just downloaded it illegally. But don't promote that. 1 second. Right, let me see if I can switch it back. Rich, you're on. You're Rich. You're live. You're live on Saturday night. No, Sunday night. Welcome.
Oh,
you're right.
Rich, let's show our new figures. Hey.
Look at you showing off with new stuff. All right, hang on. I'm just changing the camera. I'm using you two as guinea pigs as I adjust my cameras. It's beautiful. We've just seen that. We were just showing that picture off on the shelf. On the...
From shelf to screen, look.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's magic. Hang on. I think I've been pressing buttons so we can actually do this properly now. I can still... Basically, the more people that I have on, I want to still be able to show my screen, if that makes sense to you. So, I think I can. Yes, I can. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Cloud.
Hey, Wolfpack Tour Review is here, by the way.
Miguel, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, Miguel. Welcome. It's too early for Miguel to drink, but you can have a pot of coffee. Americans don't have milk in their coffee, do they? Like, confuse me. I know that's completely random, by the way.
I'm not sure.
It's completely
Cream
random.
is it? They have cream, I think, and half and half.
But the cream is milk, right? They just call it cream, but they mean milk. If they say
it's like thicker, I think, isn't it? It's like like when you go to like the service stations, you have those like little pots, and it's thick, that type of stuff.
I like full fat milk though, so I'm not mad about it. Are you a green top or a blue top? This is literally a UK only question.
Green.
No, I'm a blue top man, you see. I'm a blue top. Chat, let us know this very important question. If you're from the UK, are you a blue top or green top? Americans, I love you, but you won't have a clue what we're talking about. But if you're British, you know exactly what we're talking about. Green top or blue top?
Hey, Nathan is here.
Making up for being late. I hope thank you very much. Friday should be able to read that out, Nathan. I'll give you a sec. And again, I'm writing a list of people that want to jump in. Right, beautiful. Okay. There you go. There she is. Friday's a little bit slow, but she's there.
Nathan Toland donated £5 through Super Chat. Pal, thank you, Nathan Toland. Making it up for being late. Tears of joy. Hope I haven't missed much.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just using Rich and Brandon as my guinea pigs while they're here, because I've been making all these new Streamlab buttons. So do you know? See, if you look at the screen at the minute, you know you've got that black line underneath yours. I need to like tweak it, but I can only do it when I've actually got guests. So it's not very accurate when I haven't got guests. So see how it's fixed now? Does that make any sense to anybody?
There you go.
But I know what I mean. Thanks for that very enthusiastic whoa there, Rich. Don't patronise me, Rich. All right, come on now. Work very hard on these Streamlabs.
Don Draper says, I'm British, but like 250 years removed. Man from Room 5 says, I drink my milk straight from the cow's udder. Okay, I wish I had read that before I read it out. Cloud Foxwell says, blue top, green top, like milk types. The colours may be different here, but I get that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Blue top's fat, full fat, I think, and then green semi-skimmed. Is that correct? Is that what you right?
Something like that.
Yeah. If you have red top, get out of here. What's red? Who drinks red top milk? I don't understand why they sell red top milk. What is it? Go away.
George says green milk. Phil and Brian Howe both say red top lads, and this is red and green.
Oh, sorry, super chat with
ZMAN12BAT donated £5 through Super Chat. How thank you, ZMAN12BAT. How's it going, guys? Sorry cannot join today, but hope you are all good.
It's just like plain old figures.
Thank you very much, Z-Man. So he says, "Hope how's it going, guys? Size cannot join today, but hope you're all good." How can you watch but not join? Not that I'm mad about it, Z-Man. Of course, I appreciate the super chat. You are always welcome. I'm just curious. Are you out and about? You doing something fun on the bank holidays? Let us know. Is anyone doing anything worthy on this bank? Is it a bank holiday in America? I never know these questions.
Sorry.
Right.
It's Mother's Day, I think, in America.
I dropped Sam and scared the dog.
Oh.
He jumped up and was like, "What the?"
But watch it. He's thinking, "Oh, new toy I've got."
Yeah, no, I know. Surprisingly, he's so good. Like, I mean, this whole time he's just been laying here, just chilling. Like, he doesn't. That being said, he's just turned towards the display.
This is controversial.
He's eyeing up Electra.
So red top milk. This you can tell on this Sunday stream is just so casual because now we're talking about the colours of milk, right? But red top milk in the US is full fat. So if I was in America, I would be red top, even though in the UK it's like whatever it is, and I'd be so against it. It's like completely reversed. This confuses my brain.
And then Marcus says, "Damn, y'all out here drinking milk must be nice."
Milk in my tea. You gotta have milk in your tea. That's what. Sorry, the coffee. Americans having black coffee confuse me. Whenever someone offered me a coffee in America, they'd bring it to me. It was just always black. I'm like, don't you just put milk in as standard? But obviously not, which is absolutely fine. Wolfpack says no bank holiday today. Mother's Day is next Sunday. He says, okay. Happy Mother's Day next Sunday, everyone. I have to say it now because I won't be here next Sunday. Once every 2 weeks, Legends and Neca, for this prime milk top entertainment you get here. Once every 2 weeks, all right? Can't have it every week. Brandon, did you get your Pokemon yet? Gotta catch 'em. Oh, gotta catch 'em. Oh, Pokemon.
So the thing is, because I'm dog sitting, wait, I'll see if I can put. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's here. I'll show you this picture. So I ran out today to Nerd Base, right? And my mum was looking after the dog while I was out, because when he's at our house, like, he's familiar with our house, but our house isn't like dog equipped. Like, there's no dog flap or anything like that. So it can just be like, he can just be, I don't know. We wouldn't leave him alone here just because it's not like his home kind of thing. Anyway, so I went out and look, my mum sent me this. So that was the dog sitting by the door waiting for me to come home.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
So, long story short, I didn't get to go to Smith's. So I'm hoping I'll get to go tomorrow to pick it up.
Well, this is
Smith's only give you 2 days to pick it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Raichu looks really good. And for £6 or £7, you can't go wrong.
He scales great with Ash. So I'm like building out Pokemon that scale with my SH Figure Arts Ash type thing.
Yeah.
So like it scales great, to be fair. Oh,
yeah, he scales perfectly, I think.
I'm
still rewatching that. I'm up to volume 4, episode 2 of Pokemon Johto Journeys.
Some of my most wanted figures in
fucking
Mystic.
Yes.
Super Chat was in
ZMAN12BAT donated £5 through Super Chat. How thank you, ZMAN12BAT. Going to an iftar opening fast as I am fasting with family.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I couldn't do it. I couldn't fast. And Phil's just sent me a picture of red top milk. Rich, Phil, sorry, you're a lunatic. Absolute lunatic. Look at that. Phil's sending me a picture of red top milk. Disgusting. What is red top milk, Phil, actually? Is it like super thin? Like skimmed, proper skimmed or something, isn't it?
Might just run into the tap. It's just skimmed, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Brandon sent me a screenshot of the Bad Batch episodes. Yeah, okay, I need to watch them. But,
I forgot there's four, not 3. Huh?
Did you see the Invincible finale?
Oh my god.
Brandon asked me before we went live, by the way, and I said that I've only watched the first 2, so don't spoil it for me, Rich. Right? Be kind.
I won't spoil it.
But Rich, this first season is only like covers up to like issue 13 or 14, right?
I don't think it's even that far. I think it's like I'd say issue 7. Like this is when like
Really?
that happens. Yeah, they've brought stuff forward. They've changed stuff about and moved stuff back. But it's mostly just like the first trade paperback. Basically, that's about it.
Yeah, and there's 144 issues total.
A lot happened.
Is it stopped? Is the comic? Is the comic ended? Is it or is it?
Yeah,
the comic is done.
Okay, cool.
And that's where I'm at. Is that like I want to know what happens next because I've not read the comic, but then and by the looks of it, it seems like the animated show is closely following the comic. So if you go and read the like comic summaries or the comics themselves, like you'll find out what happens next, I guess. But I'm like, do I do it? Do I go and read it and then that basically spoils the show?
No,
or do I just wait for the show?
I think you can still enjoy it because it's like Game of Thrones. Like after the first season, that people went and read the books. It's like, well, although the books never ended because he's still writing them. But like with this, you can things change, so you can still get enjoyment out of it. Like you can get stuff that has, like you can notice the differences, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm tempted because I so want to know what happens next. I really want to know.
My missus, right, she loves reading at the minute, and like she will read the last page of a book. Like, and it does my head in. Yeah, no, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. But she says she skips ahead and reads the last page of the book, before she gets into a book because she needs to know if it's worth her reading. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. I think it's ridiculous as well. But she says she reads the last page of a book. I'll try and get an exclusive answer. Amanda, why do you read the last page of a book? Amanda, why do you read the last
Blake
page
says
of a book?
Invincible was surprisingly more emotional than I expected.
I'm just glad I don't catch the train anymore to work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Her answer is I don't know. I just want to know what happens. So that's her answer.
The other thing I was going to say is my hope is now that they've picked up a season 2 and 3, I'm hoping that the seasons will be longer than 8 episodes.
It's a lot of work though, because I mean, like they fully animated 50-minute.
Yeah,
like,
I was surprised at how long.
Like 22 in there, so it's like double that.
They could have broke that up into like double the episodes at 20 minutes, and no one would have even blinked an eye.
Glad they didn't know, because I think it worked well. Like
I think the 30-40 minute runtime is definitely a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Than because with 20 minutes you don't really get anywhere. You know, at least nowhere that's satisfying.
As Amanda's still ill, Sunny's asking how Amanda is. She's still ill, I'm afraid. She's still ill. That's why she can hear me if I shout at her, because she's just sat in bed.
That's why I'm excited for. Hopefully she gets better soon.
Tat's saying the same as well, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Invincible. Other people are saying the same in the chat. People are loving it. Invincible was surprisingly more emotional than I expected, says Blake.
That's one thing that I'm really excited about with the Bad Batch on Tuesday. That premiere episode is 75 minutes.
It's a mini movie, isn't it?
5 minutes.
Movie.
Man. Amanda says to check the main character is still alive.
She's jumped in. She's literally just in the other room. I told you, one day I'll get her on, but she just doesn't want to be in camera. I just, have to do like a crime watch with a blurry face, just sat here or something.
Yeah.
And someone else does a voiceover.
We should have both of them make their YouTube debuts last week, Dan.
Oh no, she didn't want to do it. I did ask, Rich, will you be the voiceover for Amanda, like in a crime watch where she sits in the shadows and you voice over her answers?
Probably the same pitch, so yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, the chat is saying they hope you feel better, Amanda, if you're still watching. She probably jumped in and jumped out to answer a crazy book question, but she's crazy. Okay, what else did I want to show off today? Oh, Brandon! Shall I show people what I brought you, or shall we wait until Thursday?
Wait till Thursday.
Okay, I brought Brandon a present, people. Could anyone guess what it is? It's funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's a great present. I'd be very happy to receive this present. And I want to see some great ACBA with it as well. It's the only reason I brought it.
Yeah, trust me. The things I have in mind for what we're putting together,
beautiful.
I'm really excited.
Brandon's making his own resistance. He's got the UK brand of the resistance going on.
Yeah, there came a day unlike any other. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Tac Custom says, Brandon, if you think Invincible is good now, just wait till you see what's coming. Oh, I want to know what happens next.
No, I literally only watched the second episode a day or so ago. Like I need to just sit down and have time to invest.
Since finishing episode 8 on Friday, I've started binging the whole thing from the beginning, and there are like certain lines or certain bits that you pick up on the second time around, having watched the whole thing. You're like, oh, that's what that person meant.
Has anybody watched WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier again? Like I know Falcon only finished last week, but is anyone going to watch them again?
I binged Falcon and Winter Soldier again.
Okay.
I did 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Still enjoyable? Still good?
3 days. Yeah, for sure. I haven't done WandaVision yet though.
I've watched WandaVision again, and yeah, you pick up on, just like you said, you pick up on more things that is like second time round.
And they're shorter episodes as well, so it's probably more. It's much better because I got really frustrated with WandaVision, like because it was like 30 minutes episodes, if that. If we were lucky, it was 30 minutes without the credits. Where Falcon and Winter Soldier, you had a bit more of a chunk to hold you over. But yeah, I would get frustrated with Falcon with WandaVision. But Marvel Collector UK says, "Evening, everyone. Hello, how you doing?" A Dan Who figure for Brandon Shelf, Sonny. Ooh, maybe that might be possible. That might actually be possible. I've actually got sent pictures today of the figure, and I'll show it off next week if I get it in time. But it seems like I will now have a custom Dan Who, maybe head. Who knows if he looks like me? We'll find out. I'll do a side-by-side comparison. We shall find out soon, but it's going to happen, people.
Mrs. keeps telling me that I need to get ones done of me and her and put them on Power Ranger bodies and take photos of me and her fighting putties.
That's pretty good. Is she a Power Ranger
fan?
Bear
in mind, she has no idea what Power Rangers or putties are.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. I was about to ask loads of questions. Who's her favourite Power Ranger? What's her favourite series?
No. Surprisingly, though, she picked the Yellow Ranger. I said, which body would you want me to put it on? She said the Yellow Ranger as opposed to the Pink Ranger. Yellow Mighty Morphin.
There you go. There's Trini. Looking good. No skirt for Trini. Because in the original, in the Japanese version, it was actually a guy in the yellow, wasn't it? Yeah, she was a man. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to have a look at some of these guests. So, Brandon, shall we use this as a segue for you to disappear?
Yes, I'm about to go. The sun, but it looks like the sun is coming out, and this dude needs a WALK. If I say that word all together all at once, oh man!
I hate jump up. At first, I was like, "Why are you spelling it to me, Brandon?" But now I understand.
Yeah,
because they jump up or get crazy.
Yeah, literally.
Can you hear me?
So,
walk!
No, don't go through my ear. Otherwise, you'll be going crazy. Yes, cool, guys. A pleasure as always.
People are looking forward to your stream on Thursday. That I'm just a part.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna start thinking about it now, and then I'm gonna hit up some people for some thoughts, and then Mr. Super Producer, I may be knocking on your door for some what do we call them? Photoshops.
It is a bank holiday tomorrow, so get them in quick.
I think I'm going to do a giveaway as well, a Star Wars giveaway. I've got some stuff from the Marvel, and I think In Demand give me some Star Wars stuff.
Are you giving away Cara Dune?
I didn't get Cara Dune. Imagine if they give me
We
Cara Dune.
We should have got credit collection ones while we were there.
Yeah, we could have got credit collection ones at retail.
I can't tell you how much I regret not picking up more G.I. Joes.
Told ya.
Because I love G.I. Joes, you know?
Of course he does. Yeah. But no,
I love G.I. Joes. G.I. Joes bring me a lot of joy.
You haven't got a Baron, what's his name? Major Blood? You haven't got one of them. You'll be very happy if you got a Major Blood right now.
Yeah, no, I know.
But no, I think I'll do a Star Wars giveaway as well for Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, what I'm talking about? Thursday. So Thursday, Star Wars theme, Star Wars giveaway, Star Wars centric. I don't even know why I'm going to be there, but I'll be there.
Oh, you know what we should do? Give away for the best Star Wars photo. Copy the Infinity Equation.
Okay, you can do that. There's 61 people here now, so that's fine. We can. I'll post about it as well. Okay, you need to think of a hashtag, Brandon. It's your show.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay.
Hashtag Frogman Force.
Frogman Force. That's true. We need to come up with a group name for the.
Just use the hashtag. Use the hashtag, right? Star Wars Who. All right, Star Wars Who.
And that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, or I was gonna do Star Who.
Just hashtag.
I was gonna do Star Who reviews.
Star Who reviews. Okay, we can do that. Star Who reviews. Use the hashtag Star Who reviews and post a Star Wars picture up, and then Brandon, you can personally pick a winner, and the winner will win some retro carded Star Wars figures. All right, I think I've got a couple of Mandalorian retro figures upstairs.
Oh, that's Phil. That's a good one for Phil. He said Bad Batch Brandon.
I could do that.
I like Sahu reviews there.
May the Force
I like
be with
Sahu
who?
reviews.
May the Force be with who? That's even better. That's the best one yet.
Oh yeah, May the Fourth be with who? Yes, done. Rich or Phil, put it in the chat. May the Fourth be with who?
Usually we can't see Rich when we're telling him what to do, so I feel bad now.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Get to work, Rich. But no, I'm joking.
Rich and Phil are like the guy in the chair, you know?
Yeah, they are the guy. You can't do nothing about the guy in the chair. May the Force be with who? That is perfect.
They're the ones that make it all work.
Okay, I'll make a post as well when we can make a post about it later as well, Brandon. But there you go.
And it can be anything. It can be ACBA. It can be a shelf photo. It could just be a funny photo. Anything with Star Wars figures in it.
Yeah, Star Wars related photo.
But,
all good.
But just a tip ahead of time. If it has sequel figures in it, you're not going to win.
No, he's not a fan. Not a fan.
Just you're not going to win. So cool. Okay, guys. Loving and leaving you. I'm gonna take him for a walk, and I'll be.
Oh, you said it! You said it!
You said it! Oh, no! Quick, run!
He's looking at me. He's not jumping, but he's looking at me. Maybe I said it too quick.
Go and follow Brandon at hero.collections, and we will see you Thursday, Brandon. All right.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy your walk.
See ya.
Bye. All right, give me a sec. I'll kick him out. Bye, Brandon. There, he's gone, and then we press a button, and there you are. I got the screen together.
Wait.
So
Bright How is asking only Star Wars figures. If you haven't got a Star Wars figure, put another figure in a Star Wars pose.
There you go.
See what you can do.
Just be creative. We're not going to be stickily with rules. Just May the Fourth be with who. I like that. That was definitely the best one. 10 points to you. Gryffindor. What house would you be in if you're in Harry Potter?
I don't. That's like the one fandom I know nothing about.
Oh, you've never watched Harry Potter? Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough. Okay. I like Ravenclaw. Sounds good. That's the best Southern one.
What are the difference between the houses? Are like you live in a different place? Or?
Yeah, it's like forms at school. You have like different forms. So you got Gryffindor, Slytherin,
right.
Hufflepuff, and like when I was in school, I don't know if anyone else at school did this, but in our secondary school, our forms were named after cars. This is random as fuck. So I was in the form called. So I was in the form called Alvis because there's like Alvis was an old car make, but I didn't even know that when I was in school. I was like, why are we in a form named after the Elvis, the singer Elvis Presley? But it wasn't. There's a car named Alvis. I don't know why I remember that, but that's true. Amanda says I also need peace and quiet at 9:00. Why, Amanda? What's going on? What's going on at 9:00?
I think she wants you to end it by 9. I think that's
I assume that's what she's trying to say very nicely. Oh, she said it's line of duty time. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
You're not watching that.
I'm not watching. The thing is, me and Amanda can't watch things together because I like watching things at my pace. If there's something I really enjoy, I don't want to binge it all in one evening because then that thing I enjoy is gone. If that makes sense. Like, so I like making it last. But
line of duty is so good. So good.
She's a featherweight anyway because she had to catch up on it. She hadn't watched seasons 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4 and 5. She had to binge them while she's like last week. So she's only just caught up herself.
But it's one of those shows like every episode like has a cliffhanger. So you like I've been up to like 3 in the morning like watching it before like watch it.
I might go back to it. She said that I'd enjoy it now. But if I don't like an actor on a show, if I can't like get invested, I'm not interested. The amount of shows that I just don't bother finishing because I'm like I don't even like anybody. I don't even care how it ends. I just don't even bother finishing it. I'm very weird like that. I don't know why, but she's like you. She wants to watch the next episode and it's available. She will. I can't. I'm like, whoa, can't we watch one tomorrow? She's like, no, let's watch it now. And then she falls asleep 10 minutes in and I'm stuck watching it. But yeah, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to have a look at getting some guests in now, people. Okay, so now is the time, people. I'm going to send the link out to some people who want in. So I hope I can do this. Copy link.
Phil Jones, you can still post your Zori Bliss idea. Just like dress it up as if she's in Return of the Jedi. Then Brandon will like it.
Yeah, just think you got to please Brandon. Brandon will be picking the winner. So get a frogman in a Jedi robe. No, he won't even pick that, would he? Right.
Speaking of the new Star Wars trilogy, have you watched them all? Because I gave up after number 2.
So I went with my granddad. I took my granddad to see. So Amanda hates Star Wars. I made her watch episode 1, not episode 1. I made her watch episode 4. So so like A New Hope, one of the most famous Star Wars one.
The best.
Exactly. Yeah. And she said it was the worst thing she'd ever seen. So I couldn't even get her to watch like Empire Strikes Back, which is quite possibly the best of the trilogy, because she was so put off with. She just didn't like it. Like she maybe can defend herself if she's still in the comments, but yeah, this is what I have to deal with. I'm like, Amanda, do you want to watch Star Wars? One of the most well-known things in pop culture. Like clearly, it's just not it's not like a niche thing that I like that she thinks I'm weird. This is like Star Wars. Like everyone on the planet is at least aware of what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
But no, she said it's the worst thing she's ever seen. So
it's like I watched the original 3. I liked the prequels, not so much, and then the new ones. I watched the first one, but after the second one, and I was like, nah, I'm alright. But Mandalorian's good.
Yeah, everything live action I've seen, like yeah, it's great. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm a fan of it, but I'm not like a big Star Wars guy. But I'm a fan of, like, I watched the live action. So Mandalorian I really enjoyed, but I'm not like deep into the lore. Like MCU, I'm pretty in depth in that. But Star Wars, I know it's been around like for 40 more years than the MCU, but yeah, just casual Star Wars fan of the live action stuff. Never watched any of the animated stuff. To be fair though, I never realised it was canon, if that makes sense. Do you know, like the Clone Wars, when it originally started to come out, I didn't realise it actually linked with the films. I think if I knew that earlier, I may have been a bit more intrigued, but I just thought it was like a kids cartoon spin-off. I didn't realise it actually had
Well, it was like when I was like growing up, it was like there was no new Star Wars movies. It was all like the comic books and the novels, and then Disney took it over and they got rid of all them. So it's like, okay.
Right, I'm starting to send the link out to people. Okay, so if you haven't messaged me, now is the time. So far, I've sent the link to, let's say, right. Okay, so I've sent the link to, let me check, Cloud, George, Jamie, and Tanner, I think. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so we got. Let's see how this goes. So I've tried to make new scenes, Rich. So this should work. It probably won't, but we'll try. So let's view the way.
If it doesn't, you can always kick me off anyway.
No, it's fine. It's fine. As I said, trial and error. Trial and error. So 3 guests. Okay. So, okay, beautiful. Okay, and then if I do this, double tap it. There you go. Pow. Is everyone in? Does that look good? We all good? I think Tanner's late to the party. That's fine. How you doing, both? Can I make sure your mics work? Cloud, say hello.
Hey.
Pow, it's working.
Good.
Beautiful. And George, say hello.
Hi.
Pow, beautiful. Everyone's working. Everything's good. Give me a sec, gentlemen. Let me get Tanner in here. All right, I think I need to hide myself. I've written notes for myself so I can get this to work. Pow, this is a new screen I've just created. I didn't create it. I created it earlier before I went live. But does it work? Is everyone there?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Tanner.
Good.
Tanner, does your mic work? You in? Are you alive?
Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me.
We can. I hear you all loud and clear. Is anyone drinking, or is it just me? Tanner, you've got to have a drink with you, right? What's that?
Got my flask. A little flask.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I've got a little bit of rum and coke in there, so...
George, if you're drinking, I'm going to have to see some ID, my friend, all right? Tanner, what time is it over there, Tanner? I know I always ask, but it's...
It is...
Not Tanner, sorry. I know what time it is where you are. I mean Cloud. Yeah, sorry. I'm staring at Cloud and then saying Tanner. My bad.
Just after 2 in the afternoon.
Yes, yeah. All right. You can have a nice little chilled drink.
I've got yellow flavored Red Bull. I have no alcohol in the house anymore. I have a little Fireball whiskey somewhere, and I have no idea where I put it.
It's all good.
That's it.
I like the different flavored Red Bulls with a bit of vodka. I know.
Well, they got rid of the orange one, which was like the best one, and I think they discontinued it. So I'm settling for this pineapple nonsense.
I swear they had a tropical one as well. I swear I had it in cocktails or something. I mean, like a
Might
tropical.
be.
Yeah, Rich is nodding. So.
Tropical. Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
I guess
There you
that.
go. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it is the one. It is the one.
It's not terrible.
Hey, George, what's your drink of choice?
Oh, I've just got some water.
See, you're a healthy man. You're a healthy man. I'm a bad influence. Don't listen to me if I tell you to drink.
Got my tea grey.
You genuinely do have a tea grey tea. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, because I've left work now, haven't I? So I've got my mug with me. So I thought, I'll make use of it.
Nice, the tea grey. Do you know what? We should do a tea grey and tea. I like it. All right, found. Okay, beautiful. Let me just double check there wasn't anyone else who wanted to come in. So I think I got room for one more person, and then I need to make some more graphics. I literally had like two phones. I had to borrow Amanda's phone and 2 iPads because for me to make these screens that you see on the YouTube now, I have to actually have the Zoom call open, if that makes sense, so I can make graphics around it. Does that make sense to anybody? So like, I had to like all these phones lined up all in a Zoom call with myself. It was absolute nonsense. This is the type of nonsense I go through, is what I'm saying. Right, I think Jamie, I need to send Jamie the link. 1 sec. Sorry, Jamie. 1 second. And then I should still be able to get pictures up, all right? And that's my plan. And then we can talk about turtles because I know Tanner's here and Tanner can talk turtles with me. So we're good. Let me send this to Jamie. We'll get Jamie in. So what we're
yellow. Oof.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He's showing off. Making me angry with the yellow. Right, let me go around the gambit because I haven't seen these guys since Monday, and Marvel did reveal some stuff. So let me just ask the question, and I'll go around. I'll start with Cloud. And did you enjoy Marvel Monday? Did you pre-order anything?
I ended up pre-ordering Scarlet Witch. I think that was it. I'm not too into the MCU or the Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah.
I always like seeing the reveals because I know a lot of people that get excited for it. But Wanda was just too cool to pass up. I think her and Endgame Thor are going to be like the only two I have on display. But I think she was the only one I went for.
No, she looked great, to be fair. The best Scarlet Witch MCU figure that we have. Easy.
The clear hands I could always put on my comic one too.
Yeah, they were nice too. I was being greedy and wanted another head sculpt that wasn't so like windy type thing.
Yeah.
But we can let it off. Okay, Jamie's in here now. Let's get Jamie in. What about you, George? Did you pre-order anything from Marvel Monday?
Yeah, I pre-ordered the whole Disney Plus wave.
Good man. That's what I like to hear. All right, 1 sec. Let me press some buttons. Is everyone still in? We're here. Everyone's still in. Look at that. Dan's getting fancy. Look at that. Usually, okay, cool. So you pre-ordered the whole Disney Plus. Were you a fan of it? Like it?
Yeah, I think apart from US Agent, because I prefer the blue version of that.
Yeah.
But I'd say the rest of the way, and I think Falcon's Wings were something which I really needed, so I decided to pull the trigger on that wave.
No, good man. You don't. You said before you don't often buy full waves, do you? You like pick and choose.
No, this is the first wave that I've bought full at once.
It's a good. If you're an MCU fan, it's a perfect full wave to buy, especially if you're a fan of the Disney Plus stuff. I think the only one that I'm not all in on yet is the Loki, but only because we haven't seen it. I'm sure after episode 1 of Loki, I'm like, hooray! I've got Loki in a suit. But yeah, Jamie, you good? You alive? Can we hear you?
Yeah, I am good now.
Beautiful. Yes, we can hear you. Beautiful. So, did you pre-order anything on Monday?
I pre-ordered. Well, I didn't pre-order it on Monday, but I went back yesterday and pre-ordered everything.
Oh, beautiful. What was the delay for? What was the hesitance for?
Well, I pre-ordered Wanda and Falcon and Winter Soldier, obviously Cats, on the Monday, and then after the stream, I went back and ordered the rest.
See, we're a bad influence. We're a bad influence on this guy. Tanner, what about you? What did you pre-order?
Well, as you guys can see right here, little
Mr. Hyde.
I got Mr. Hyde loose. I also got the AI Spider-Man and the Civil Warrior.
Yeah, I've got these down here. So obviously, I've not even opened up any of my House of X, Powers of X yet. But I actually got the whole Shang-Chi wave now as well. So very much looking forward. These look very nice in hand as well. Like Civil Warrior, not a figure I'm excited to get, but I will find a place for him in my comic Hall of Armor that I'm slowly creating. And yeah, AI.
Yeah, that's where I was going to put him as well, the comic Hall of Armor.
Because he's a repaint. I don't know if I can grab him without knocking down too many figures. But he's a repaint of the Hydra cap as well. which can both sort of fudge for different Iron Man armors, I assume. So, yeah, that's all good. Right, I'm going to press some buttons now, lads, and see if we can get us pictures on screen as we talk, which I've not done before with so many guests. So let's see if I can get this to work, okay? Because I want to talk about some turtles. All right, let me just quickly go around and see who buys turtles. So, Rich, I should have asked you what you pre-ordered, to be fair. I say that because I know what you pre-ordered, but tell the people what you pre-ordered.
I ordered the full wave as well.
There you go. He knows. Can you talk turtles, Rich? I know you pick and choose, but you can hold your...
I can do it. I'm like the newer stuff, not so much. And as you know, the live action stuff, don't care for. Okay.
Well, I want to talk about the cartoon pre-orders anyway, and we can talk about the April stuff. Cloud, what about you? Turtle fan? Buying turtles?
I have the movie Turtles and the cartoon Turtles, and that's about it. But I do like seeing all of the new ones.
Beautiful.
It's so tempting to just want to dive into that line.
Well, I hope we're going to try and influence you now. We're trying to be a bad influence. What about you, George? You buying any turtle stuff? You look pretty young, so I doubt you were around in the late 80s, early 90s when Turtles was at the top of the range. So, turtle fan?
Well, when I was younger, I did really like Ninja Turtles, but it's just another line that I don't really want to get into purely because of money reasons.
Which Turtles is your Turtles, though? Is yours like the 2003 sort of Nickelodeon Turtles?
Yeah, that was the one which I was watching when I was younger.
Yeah. I know Tanner can talk Turtles, so I'll ask him in a second. But Jamie, do you buy any Turtles?
I dip my toe in a little bit, but not much. I've got movie Donnie, and I've got the arcade one.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying you got when all the arcade ones. I still want to get the actual arcade bloody thing. And Tanner, you're like me. You try and get as much as you can without breaking the bank, right?
Yeah. I mean, although in saying that, it's getting to a stage now with the cartoon ones. They're now producing characters I have no idea about, namely Anthrax and that other one.
Okay, save it. Save it. We'll talk about it as we go through. I'm going to pull these up, all right? So 1 second. Because I'm sure you're not in the same boat, right? So I'm going to press a button, and hopefully this works, okay? First time we're doing this. Press the button. Well, hey, does it work?
Hey.
Yeah, beautiful. Right. Okay, so let's start with this. Rich, I don't know why you're underneath me. You're just the chosen one, I suppose, but it's fine. No, it's all good. Right, pizza. Right, so Neca, if anyone didn't know, I'll go through these in order. I never really get to talk about these on a Thursday because Brandon's not the biggest Turtle fan. But if he's having a Star Wars stream, I'm definitely going to have a Turtle stream coming up. So they have been doing a pre-order on their website for the last 3 weeks in a row of... cartoon turtles, and I'm all in for everything the cartoon turtles. And the first one they actually put up for pre-order was the pizza turtle. So there's a whole episode in the 80s version of the show, which is a complete rip-off of Aliens, if you couldn't tell, because this looks exactly like a bloody alien. And Neca actually have already done a realistic alien. So I haven't got the Pacific one, but do you know, like Neca do their own sort of alien line? There is an actual alien that's called the sewer alien, I believe. And that was sort of their little wink to the turtles. But now we can actually get a turtle pizza monster turtles. Let me see if I can grab the picture. No, the picture won't go any bigger. But I'm on Comic and Cocktails here. So if you didn't know this was turtles, I'm curious to know if the style would bring it out. But let me go around the gambit and see if this intrigues or anyone's thought. So, Rich... This is yellow. You were showing you liked a yellow figure a minute ago. Does this intrigue you?
Not at all. So I've got my rules with the turtles is Donatello, April, and then if they did an Uma, you might get me to buy something, and that's it. I'm done with the turtles apart from that. But it's weird because, like, as a kid, turtles is what I collected. Like, I remember queuing up in Tesco's when they first came out. You can only have like one of each. That was like my first Christmas, like, big toy with the turtles, and you like queuing up to get them. But it's just never stayed with me for some reason.
I love that. I'm trying to zoom in on the picture. I'm still learning how this all works, but as you can tell, so I just think it looks great. Looks so good. Okay, Cloud. I know you'd pick and choose, but do you even remember? Let me ask. Do you even remember the episode? Does it ring any bells?
I do remember it. Yeah,
oh, good. Yeah.
It starts really little, like in the actual pizza.
Yes.
And then they have to like chase it in the sewer. I love the size of this figure. I love how big it is. And Rich, I don't know if you saw in one of the pictures Neca posted of something, there is an Irma figure. I don't know if you
Yes.
caught that.
Yes. I don't know if in any of these pictures that are up on the site, but yes, promoting this or one of the recent figures. No, I think it was this because she was looking at a pizza on the table, wasn't she?
That's
So,
what it is.
yeah,
if I can
yeah.
find it, I'll send it to you. But they already teased their Irma figure.
Yeah, so obviously I hope we're getting all the channel. I keep getting the channel wrong because it was different in the film than it was in the cartoon. But it's channel 5, isn't it? I'm trying to look at my April. Rich, you've got April in your hand. Is she holding the channel 5 remote?
No. It is Channel 5 though, I'm sure.
Yeah. In the films,
It's
I think
actually
it was like Channel
6.
6. Oh, sorry, 6. There we go.
Okay, there you go. See, I told you, I keep getting confused. I'm trying. She's up there, so I can't. She's holding her mic. You have to pose her with her mic, of course. But yeah, I want the whole Channel 6 team is where I was going with that. I've got Vernon upstairs. I need to open him, but yeah, Irma, and then the big fat guy, the big boss. I can't remember his name. Anyone? Tanner, do you remember his name?
I think it was it Vern? I can't remember. No, I don't think it was. I can't remember. No.
Okay, cool. So, Cloud, I'm assuming you wouldn't be picking this up because you don't collect, but you appreciate what it is.
Yeah. Especially being an Alien fan. I mean, I grew up with those films. I love it. It's a good nod to that. I love what NECA did with their yellow alien beforehand, but it's cool to see the actual creature.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about when I said they did like a sewer monster. It was called like the sewer alien, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so. I nearly brought that recently, actually, and I'm glad I'd held off because this then got revealed.
Burn is the guy you're thinking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the big fat one. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we got him and a couple of them in the teen one. Oh, I'm talking like early 90s now. No one will remember this, but we did get on previously anyway. George, I'm assuming you have no clue who this is, but let me twist the question just for you then. Are you an Aliens fan?
No, I'm not really, but I do think the figure does look. I really like the colours on the figure, and it looks really interesting. But I'd probably miss it.
Have you never seen the
Probably miss
Aliens film? Like not talking Turtles. I'm talking like Ridley Scott's Aliens. Have you seen it?
No, I
Oh
haven't.
God! Treat yourself. What about Aliens 2 as well? James Cameron. Aliens 1 and 2 are must watches. Treat yourself. Put them on the list. Write them down right now. Honestly, treat yourself.
Okay.
2 of my favourite films, easily. Rich, just because I know you've seen them both. Which is your favourite? Aliens 1 or 2?
Alien, first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Cloud, you agree?
Yeah, I love Aliens, but there was just something so unique about the first one. You can't beat that.
I just think I loved at the action of Aliens 2. Do you know, like the whole team going in? Tanner, what about you? Aliens 1 or 2?
I would say more 2, more because of the action going
same.
in, so to say. Yeah. But Aliens 1 is still classic.
Jamie,
Aliens, should I rephrase?
Jamie, you an Aliens fan?
Not seen it.
Yeah.
I
Oh
know,
my God,
bastard.
George and Jamie, you're invited round mine. All right, we'll get it on the big screen. We're watching Aliens. Honestly, treat yourself because these are the type. Like I get jealous of some people that haven't seen these classic films, which are really good. You know, like you get to enjoy it for the first time. So honestly, treat yourself. If anyone in the chat as well hasn't seen it, I definitely advise. But people in the chat, Tanner Wolfpack, sorry, saying Aliens 2, 1986. Yeah, so I doubt. They ain't 86. Is Aliens 2 86? I think it is. Never mind. I wasn't even born in 86. Aliens 2 had
Guys are making me feel old. Man.
I know. Okay, anyway, back to NECA Aliens. Tanner, you've definitely pre-ordered at least one of these guys, right? I say at least one, but I want...
There was technically 3 in the episode, I may have ordered 3.
There you go. That's the answer I wanted to hear. So I only went for 2, but I do want to get a third. The third will happen. But
I know we also got the baby one in the April 2 pack earlier. So,
yes, we did,
got that as well. So,
yeah, I'm glad that we get him again, actually, with this. Otherwise, that would have been a very hard way to get. But you must have this little alien one, Rich, actually, because you've got April, right?
Yeah, he's like sitting in the thing. If you want him, you can have him. I'll post him to you.
Yes. Extra little baby alien. Yes, please. You can invade my pizzas. Okay. Jamie, Alien Turtles. I know you're probably not going to get him, but do you appreciate at least looks cartoony and fun?
I'm not going to say that I won't get him because I may.
Oh, okay. As I said, go and watch the episode. It's called, I think it is called Pizza Monster. The episode may be called Pizza Monster. If you Google Turtles Pizza Monster anyway, you'll find the episode. It's fun. It's literally they're like little meatballs on a pizza, but they turn into aliens, and then it's a clear alien ripoff. But that's what's so funny about it. But yes, that was the first pre-order. Now let me jump back. I may have to zoom out on this site actually. Right, the second one, Tanner, was it the Ace Duck one?
Yeah, the Ace Duck one was the second one.
Okay, one sec. Oh, I think I've back out. So I'm using Comic and Cocktails because that's usually where I go to get my Neca stuff. Where do you pre-order your Neca stuff from, Tanner?
So it's a mix. So with these ones, I got them straight from Neca because they all come slightly earlier, and the postage wasn't that bad.
It's not at all, is it?
No, but I normally split it between Toys-R-Us and Comics and Cocktails, depending on who puts it up first and who has the better price.
Yeah, I actually got the Alien Turtles from Neca as well, direct, because at first I didn't realise they were going to be put for pre-order anywhere else. So obviously I jumped on it, and then I realised after this one.
But Neca only let you pre-order 2 at the time, right? So I pre-ordered 2 through Neca, and then one more through. I think I got that one either through. I think I got it through In Demand, but I can't remember.
Yeah, In Demand put them up, so did Comic and Cocktails. They've put them in a few places, to be fair. Okay, so Ace Duck and Mutagen Man. If anyone's familiar with the Turtles recently, Super 7 are obviously doing an homage to the original Playmates line. So I've seen people get confused of this doesn't look like Mutagen Man. But this is Mutagen Man from the TV show, the cartoon. The Mutagen Man that Super 7 made was based off the actual original Playmates toy. And certain characters do look very similar to the toy and the cartoon, but a lot of the characters do look very different as well. And Mutagen Man's a perfect example of that. Now, Ace Duck, what's funny about him is that he never actually appeared in the cartoon. Like, people think he did, but he was actually only on a TV screen in the cartoon. So Ace Duck is actually a character on TV in the Turtles cartoon universe, but he was never a character in the show. So the toy, I definitely had this toy as a kid because I remember the big wings and stuff like that. But yeah, he was never actually in the show. So I've seen people go, oh, I can't remember him from the show. It's because he wasn't in the show. He was a character on the show. Tanner, am I right in saying that? I know you're nodding your head.
He was, yeah. He was on the TV screen in like the corner of our screen for like all of a couple of seconds. So it's like a TV show in a TV show.
Yes, very meta, very meta. But there was obviously a Playmates toy as well, which people will remember. George Wayne, because he wasn't born. George, I keep taking the piss out your age, but how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I was 16 a couple of days ago.
Oh my God, happy birthday. Sweet 16. I'm jealous. I wish I could go back to being 16 and just live my life again. You're a lucky man. You've got youth on your side, my friend. Youth on your side. Hang on, my screen's going to go to sleep. 1 second. Let me press a button. There we go. Good. Okay, Ace Duck, Mutagen Man. I've obviously pre-ordered this. Rich, you haven't pre-ordered this. Moving on to Tanner. Tanner,
I have.
Okay.
I got this, but not because of the TV show, because I don't remember the episode either we're in. Now, Mutagen Man in the current IDW Comics run, he's a really good character, and I do.
Does he look like this? Does he look like this, or does he look like the toy?
A little mix of both, if I'm to be honest with you. But you can see more of his skeleton through his suit. But yeah, because I like the character in the IDW Comics run, that's why I kind of picked this one. I got the Super 7 one as well, mainly because of the comic book run that's going at the moment.
I'm super jealous of anyone who could afford both the Neca and the Super 7 Turtles because they look great, but I can't commit to both. To be fair, though, I have been buying some of the Super 7 Turtles stuff, so I don't know why I'm lying.
The IDW Comics. Who has got the rights to make figures of those?
I don't think they're out at the moment. I don't think, maybe Playmates, but I don't think anyone has got any rights to those specific figures.
None of them made. None of them made.
Like Jenica, like the new Fist Turtle.
Yeah.
Done that.
No, nobody's done that, and that's she's only recently become a turtle. Yeah. Quite recently. So, yeah, I don't think anyone has got the rights for the comic book figures yet. It's up to Nickelodeon or IDW to dole them out.
Yeah.
Right, let me show off these two. Okay, so Tanner mentioned these earlier. So I had, what's his name? Scumbug. I remember this as a kid, right? I definitely 1000% had this toy as a kid. This is the type of thing where if Amanda's seen I brought this, she'd be like, why are you buying this disgusting thing? She will not understand the nostalgia attached to this ugly bastard. But it is, of course, Scumbag. And what's good about this guy is he actually looks exactly like the toy. So the Playmates toy looked exactly like he did in the cartoon. So it's like that perfect synergy of like hitting the nostalgia point of having the figure and it being on the show. Yes, he's an ugly bastard, but he's fun. And then there's this one there's never been a figure for, I don't think. Has that, Tanner? Would you know? Has there been a figure of this guy?
I'm not sure, to be totally honest with you. I don't. Maybe a Playmates from years and years ago, but I'm not sure.
If there was a Playmates version of this toy, I never had it, but I like the idea of it. His name, yes, people, is Anthrax or Antrax. Let's just go with Antrax. It sounds better than Anthrax, but Antrax. Look, an sort of ninja with weapons, a mace, a sword. Why wouldn't you like it? That was the last pre-order of the 3-pack.
He had a figure.
It did have a figure. It did.
I don't remember the 4 arms, but I just quick search. He had a figure.
Let's say I Google it.
I don't remember him at all.
I forget that I can actually have the power of doing this live.
I mean, I think he came from the later series, the Red Sky series, maybe, because I don't seem to remember seeing him in the show.
Oh, there you go. Here it is. Look. I forget that I have the magic of the internet in the palm of my hands where I can actually just look myself.
That's our age, Dan. We're not used to having all of the answers, so we forget. Like, I have to go to the library and look things up. I'm not doing that.
but this is an example of the figure, the Playmates figure, not looking anything like the actual. Where's he gone? The actual toy. So there's how he looked in the show. But if you were a fan of the show and you wanted this character because you watched the show, that's what the Playmates toy looked like. So there's that vast contrast. Where if I show you, let me show you Scumbag now. Let me just copy paste his name. I'll show you how similar he looks, and that's a perfect example of the synergy of why I really like this guy. So if we go Playmate Scumbag, so okay, so you look at that. There's the actual Playmates toy back in the day, and then you look at how he looked in the show. He looks so much more accurate to the. So it's like the toy, the show, all work. And for me as a kid, that mattered to me. Like if they looked like they looked on the screen, I wanted them. So I definitely had him. And I think there was a picture of him in the show. Look, there he is. So that's basically what you're getting. That character in figure form just hits that nostalgia spot. Very sweet. Big fan of that. So I'm assuming out of all of us, just me and Tanner with that as well.
Yeah. But I think this may be, if they continue releasing figures that I don't know about, this may be my jumping off point, so to say. But we'll see.
He needs to turn the car around and go home. He's like, I didn't plan to go this deep. Didn't plan to go this deep.
The chat is liking these figures, though. Jamie Delgado is saying Neca is killing it, but they need to finish up the old classic list and make Dirtbag and Pizza Face. And Damien Ristori says Anthrax and Scumbag appeared in the Night of the Rogues, basically Krang's version of the Sinister Six.
Yes.
Very good episode figures arties.
And we've nearly got them all as well. Night of the Rogues. Let's pull this picture up, right? And we'll have a quick look. So here is the Night of the Rogues.
Metalhead back there?
Yes. Let me see if I can get the picture, actually. I want the picture. Image only, please.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so there's the Night of the Road. Yeah, basically the Turtles version of the Sinister Six. So you've got, in figure form already, they've revealed Chrome Dome as a deluxe. So no one's got him in hand yet, but he's been revealed. We've got Rat King, he's already been revealed. What's his name? Spike, he's already been revealed. Slash. Yeah, he's on my shelf in front of me, so we've already got him.
Bebop's turtle, right?
Yeah, Baby Turtle,
one of them.
Yeah. Yes. Then Leatherhead, and then the woman that's the one we haven't got. So these two are in a 2-pack now, Anthrax and the Scumbag. So this woman in the middle, I can't remember it. Does anyone remember her name? The chat can help us out. What's the bloody name?
I'm gonna need to go watch these tonight.
I went and rewatched. Yeah, I went and rewatched this episode very recently, because they're gonna make that kid that helps them out. They have like a little. Like the turtles have a little
one that dressed like the turtle.
Yes. He comes and helps them out in this episode. There's like loads of cameos in this episode, essentially. But that's your Turtle Sinister Six, and we nearly have them all. Sinister 7, and we nearly have them all in figure form apart from her. I think she's like a vampire or something.
Tempestra. Dean of the story is saying Tempestra.
There you go. That's I believe. If the chat says that, I believe it. So that's who we need. So Neca, the ball's in your court, but I assume that's going to happen. But I just love when you can have that represented on figure form, like perfectly on the shelf. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. So as I said, so far, Tanner, I'm all in. I'm still falling down the rabbit hole. But yeah, pre-ordered everything. So let me just jump back to the view and let's just ask some more generic questions. I do appreciate you sticking with me as I just got my turtle energy out. But
this is going to be you on Thursday. This is.
I know, yeah. Just like everyone else, just nodding my head, like yeah. It looks great. I haven't pre-ordered it. I'm not buying it, but it looks great. Okay, so you tell me what you have been buying. So, Rich, what have you been buying this week? What did you get anything this week or recently? It doesn't have to be this week. This show's fortnightly, so let's say, have you picked up anything fun in the last 2 weeks?
My big buy was this green She-Hulk because I skipped on the grey She-Hulk, and this one is a lot better.
You do realise you're like one of a handful of people with that in the world right now. Like,
well, I did tell everyone. If anyone checked out my Instagram stories, it was there. It was in the Discord. It's like I trust in Hasbro.
It does, yes. So tell them where you got it from, Rich, just in case anyone's curious to know.
That was on Hasbro Pulse UK. Everywhere else is saying it's still got a July 1st ship date in the UK. But I did read one of the US sites was saying they're getting them in the week after next, week Monday. So maybe these are going to turn up next week in the shipping because it seems shipping is just all over the place at the minute with Hasbro. But yeah, I got the Shang-Chi wave. 3 of them have turned up. I'm still waiting for the other 3. And I got the Katie figure as well.
Because you went for the imports, didn't you?
I did. So I bought the girls on import, thinking I'm ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And then they announced them on Monday that they were in stock. So they still waiting to come in. So that was a good move by me, spending an extra $20 way.
No, I've done it. I've been there. I'm paying extra right now for my Turtles in Disguise to be stuck in Seattle somewhere. So fingers crossed they show up.
It's cost me worse because I could have just bought the Waivers one as well. Now it's like I've just paid more again. So it's like brilliant. But yeah, I got the flip head Kimberly, who looks like a linebacker from Power Rangers. I picked up that one because remember that from when I was like a little kid. And I picked up the Play Arts Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remastered as well. So that was like, I've never had a Tifa figure. I've got all the other Final Fantasy VII characters. So I thought, no, I might as well get one. So I got this one. So it looks pretty good.
Yeah, Cloud was showing off his Final Fantasy figures in his Sunday shot. And it does make me itchy but I know they're so expensive and hard to get now.
The price, I mean, I know they're tall figures, so I get that, and they've got lots of articulation, but the price and the extras seem to be going down and down as well. So it's always like whereas before I would pick them all up, that's the only one I picked up in this wave, just because I didn't have a Tifa, like Ares, Cloud, Sephiroth, Barrett, just left.
Right, sorry, I'm just checking my posts. I do apologise if anyone's messaged me and I didn't see, but I think Ralph Abnugler's messaged me, so obviously I want to try and get the channel members on if they're around. So Ralph, if you're about, check your Instagram and we'll get you on for the last bit of the show. Cloud, what have you picked up recently?
So I was on the fence about the House of X wave. So I wanted Wolverine and Moira, and I ended up actually finishing it this week. Cyclops came this morning along with 2 of my, what do we have? This one's Hydra,
yeah, I was looking at it.
And 2 AIM soldiers.
Nice.
And these guys I specifically got because I picked up this big bastard.
Modoc, yeah, beautiful.
Such a cool figure.
Yet to have him in the UK, but he's looking great. Getting very jealous. Need to make room for him.
I've been checking my phone because it says my Hellfire Club is scheduled for delivery today. But
Hank's on his way.
It's 4 hours away. So there's no way it's making it from Maryland to Long Island today. So I'm guessing probably tomorrow. But I've been checking because I'm neurotic. So every 5 seconds I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, if I've got shipping details for anything, I check every 5 minutes. And I'm like, why?
I can't help it.
Why? I'm the same. But yeah,
those
very
are
nice.
My big purchases, yeah.
No, they're good. Modoc's very nice. We've yet to have him in the UK. Hopefully he appears sooner rather than later. Are we assuming this week, Rich, maybe? Next week?
It is available on Hasbro Pulse as well, Dan.
Is it? For God's sake, Hasbro Pulse. I'm trying to support the independents here.
I think the other sites have said he should be in Wednesday or Friday this week, hopefully. So
Okay, well, sooner rather than later, hopefully. But yeah, I need to make some room for Modot now with some more AIM soldiers. But okay, George, what did you get recently? Any recent pickups?
Yeah, so I only got the Flashpoint Batman
Oh, the
from
Mcfarlane
Toys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't get anything else because obviously I pre-ordered the Disney Plus way, so I need to try and save a bit of money now.
Yes.
So that was the only thing.
You're
I
a
actually
younger
got.
man. You're not an idiot like all of us. We're all grown men spending all our money on toys. Be more sensible. But have you got? Is that the one with the actual Batman head? Because I know there's two versions, isn't there? There's one with the unmasked head.
I don't really want the. I think the one with the mask looks a lot better.
Yeah, agreed. The one without the mask doesn't look like Thomas Wayne at all. Looks like
I don't get why he doesn't just include the alternate heads with them.
It's because he's a sneaky bastard. That's why he's so annoying. He re-releases everything with the accessories that you want with the original figure. He's a pain in the ass. I guess he's getting his use out of the molds because obviously that's my assumption. It's just a business decision. It makes more money. It makes more sense to re-release it. Maybe, I don't know. But Mcfarlane does that with everything. Everything's getting 2 releases, and the accessories you wanted with the first one, you get with the second one. But yeah, I've got a nice little Mcfarlane shelf over here. I don't know if I can grab the camera and show you. Don't know if the light works. There you go. So there's my Mcfarlane, evil doers. I'm trying, so I can't really buy any more because they won't fit on the shelf. So I'm trying to be very good and say, right, that's it. Just some evil Batman and then some original members. I still probably am a sucker for the Justice League. So if we get some normal like Justice League characters, I think I've got the Flash upstairs. I'm in, but Mcfarlane, they're sneaky. I think I've actually got the Gorilla on pre-order, so ignore me. I'm lying to myself already. But yeah, good. It's a nice figure that Mcfarlane. What's he called? The Flashpoint Batman. Very nice. Tanner, what have you got recently?
So aside from Mr. Hyde,
Yep,
as I've mentioned, I'm starting in a Hall of Armor. So I've been picking up a whole load of older Iron Men costumes. So I got the House of X Iron Man, which has impressed me more than I expected it would. I Instagrammed that this morning. And then literally behind me, I've got like 5, 6, 7 Iron Men just all lined up in a row, waiting for me to find a way to display them somewhere, so to say.
Get yourself some foam, all right? So you get some installation foam. Yeah, you cut it all up, measure it to the size of your shelf. Get yourself some paint. Get yourself some magnets. And you build yourself there a little Hall of Armor. That's what you got to do, all right? It's a project, Hannah, but it's worth it, I promise you.
I need to make the space first before I do any of that.
Hall of Armor, like I built my whole display around my Hall of Armor. It was one of the first things I made when I got my Billy bookcases, when I first started displaying my figures, way back when in my flat. And it's one of the only things that survived from the flat, because I don't know if anyone's been following me long enough to remember, but in my Billy bookcases, I used to have a prison, I built like a raft style prison, and it had little segments, and I had bad guys in the segments. If you scroll back further enough on my Twitter, you may on my Instagram, you may find it. But the Hall of Armor is the only thing that survived from my flat days. But the prison is now like in my attic or in my loft or in my garage somewhere. I've still got my own little raft somewhere anyway. But yeah, I do think a Hall of Armor is definitely worth making space for, Tanner, definitely. Jamie, what have you picked up recently? Anything fun?
Shanty.
Nice.
Got Death Dealer as well.
Of course, yeah. Fan of the trailer then? Excited for the film?
Yeah, definitely. And I'll pick up the Iron Man. And then I thought I might as well get the other 2 straight to hit Tuesday.
Yeah, very nice. That was my next question. It was like, when you've gone that far, you may as well get the next 2. Then even if you don't want Mr. Hyde, you can sell Mr. Hyde and make some of your money back. Because there's going to be plenty of people that want the comic Mr. Hyde. Because
you could have sold it to Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner. Cloud's waving his hand as well. He wants Mr. Hyde. There's going to be plenty of people that want just the comic version, comic characters from that wave. And let's be honest, there's only 2 worth getting, because I don't think anyone really wants Civil Warrior. I think we're finding ways to justify the purchase. Like, I'm like, yeah, he can be in the Hall of Armor. Did he really need to be, though? Probably not. Unless you're a big Gamerverse fan. Unless you're a big fan of Game of Champions or Contest of Champions or whatever it's called. I'm sure people are. Yeah, I'm sure people are. All right, beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to show off something. Where is it? So recently Hasbro very kindly sent me out the Transformer Beast Wars Megatron, which I still haven't opened up. And I do think this was a very clever marketing plan from Hasbro. They're like, yeah, we'll send Dan this because he's only going to go and spend money on the rest of the bloody crew. So Megatron looks impressive. I did love Beast Wars, and I definitely, it's definitely something I've been having basically I've got an Amazon wish list, essentially. I don't know if anyone else does this, where I literally have things in it that I want to buy, and I check to see if they're on sale or any lightning deals occasionally. Like, same with my eBay search list as well. But I did went and brought these recently. So, of course, you can't have Megatron without Optimus Prime, but this is Optimus Primal. And then I like this little guy as well. To be fair, I picked him up because he's cheap. But yeah, so I'm slowly tripping and falling down this Beast Wars hole. Anyone a fan of the Beast Wars stuff? Anyone got any of the Beast Wars stuff? Tanner, what you got? Tanner, Cloud, what you got? Sorry.
Oh, I just picked up the red Cheetor.
The red,
probably
the non-transforming Cheetor.
Yeah, he's right here with the resistance. This guy.
Yeah, that does look good. To be fair,
I used to have a lot of the transforming ones. I don't know what happened to him. Lost in one of the mini moves, maybe. But I do have the Beast Wars and Beast Machine series on DVD, so at least I've always got that to go back to. But I can't with the Transformer figures. There's too much going on.
Yeah, trust me, I know it's a rabbit hole that I started adding some in my basket, like because Rich, you got the Razorbeak one. Is he called Razorbeak?
Razor.
Yeah. So I put him in a basket. I put Cheetah in a basket. I put the Arachnid woman in a basket, and then it was like going past the £50 mark, and it was getting higher. And I was like, no, just stop. Close the app now. It's a dangerous game. So George, are you Transformers in any sense? Like, I'm assuming you're no Transformers because of the movies rather than any of the animated stuff, or you definitely don't remember Beast Wars, that's for sure.
I'm just, when it comes to figures, for purely a money point of view, I'm just sticking to Marvel, DC, and Star Wars.
Okay, let's say you win the lottery, though, right? Let's say you win the lottery. Let's just fantasize for a minute here, George, right? You've won the lottery. You can buy what you want, essentially, right? You can buy your mum a car, you can buy your dad a house, but you can buy anything you want now. What rabbit holes would you want to fall down if money weren't an option?
I'd definitely try and go down like the G.I. Joe route, because I think a lot of those figures look great.
Yeah. So. You definitely need the lottery to win the lottery to get some of them at the minute as well, to be fair. None of us are getting them unless you got a lottery win. That Major Blood went on I'm assuming they were all fake bids, but it went up to like 30k on eBay, which is hilarious and ridiculous all at the same time. So yeah, you may need a lottery win to get in on the G.I. Joe. So yeah, pick some numbers, and I wish you luck for this next week's lottery draw. Let's all give them some numbers right now. Rich, give him a number. 17. Cloud. 37. Tanner.
3.
Jamie.
22.
And I'll give you 5. All right. There you go. That's the sweet lottery numbers on. You're 16 now. You can put the lottery on legally. Go out there and put it on. I may even put it on myself, and I'll report back next week.
So we need one more number. That's 5. George, got to give a number.
Okay, George, you give us a number then. What's your number? What's your number of choice?
I'll go 16.
Beautiful. Right.
I think it's 18 here to play lotto in the US. Do you know? It's 18. I think they changed it to 20 to smoke cigarettes.
That's ridiculous.
I think they've changed it over you as well. But...
Really? Well, I'll put it on them, right? And if I win, George, I promise. I promise to buy you some G.I. Joes at least. I'll do that. But I'm going to put.
Dan's goes mad. Shove it. George has got a G.I. Joe.
I won't be able to afford Major Blood unless I get the bonus ball as well. But I'll be able to. Do you know what? If none of us put this on now, right? And next week, these numbers come in. We're going to look insane, right? So anyone in the chat who wants to put it on with us, I'm going to go back, write those down. Probably should have written them down first place. And I'm going to put the lottery on next week, all right? And the joke's on all of yous if you don't put it on with me. Okay.
I can so imagine we all put it on, and then next week we have at least 6 winners, and we'll be like, where there'd be a collusion going on here.
It'll be knowing our luck. This week we'll put it on. No one wins it. Then the following week, all those numbers come in, but we didn't put it on again. So that's the type of cruel luck we're getting in this world. Tanner, what are you at with Transformers? You tempted by any?
I've not got any of the the dinosaur ones. I'm literally only picking up the crossover ones. So I've got the Back to the Future one. The X-Men one is on the way with the Maverick and Ecto one.
Yeah, do you know, that's a nice little collection right there. I was thinking about doing that myself. Just the sort of vehicles of pop culture in Transformer form. I think that is a very solid little display right there. But it's awkward because do you display them as robots or do you display them as the famous vehicles you know them as? Do you know, like, do you buy two?
You know what? Literally, I'm keeping them in vehicle form. I've transformed the two I have, and they don't look as good as if they were in just vehicle form. So I'm going to keep them in vehicle form. So
who have you got already? The Echo one.
So I got Ecto one and the Back to the Future one.
Gigawatt.
Yeah.
Gigawatt. Yeah. Cool. Now that's a nice collection. Definitely something I've been thinking about doing myself as well. Jamie, what about you in Transformers?
I've looked, but I've never pulled the trigger. I've looked at getting in it.
What's your fandom of Transformers though? Like, are you a fan of the films? Do you just know the cartoons? Do you know them because of the toys? Where's your fandom with Transformers lie?
Mostly with Sharpness Prime.
Oh, okay. To be fair, a lot of people should probably share that opinion. That was before he was a big Marvel Legends guy. I think Transformers was his go-to. I think that's why he's called Sharpness Prime in the first place, isn't it? But does anyone else do that? Does anyone else watch reviews of figures that they're probably not going to buy and just live vicariously through other people? I get so jealous as soon as I see something. Like, if I know I'm getting something, if I know, like Marvel Legends, for example, I know I'm basically buying Marvel Legends. So unless someone gets it, unless it's like a figure I'm really looking forward and there's questions I want answering, I do genuinely try and avoid reviews, like, because I'll be like, look, I need to save my own opinions for when I film a video. But other stuff, I will literally just sit and watch everybody's playlists of toys and that I'm never going to buy. But then I always like, oh damn, now I want that, and it was like, it's a vicious game. I
think watching Robo do that with when he talked, somebody was talking about the Plunderlings. I was watching that and I was like, now I need these, and I got one, and now I have I think I have 4, and I've got 5 more. It's disgusting.
Yeah, no, it's a dangerous game. I know, like, what's it, Kevin on Toying Around and his little crew. They call it, what do they call them, Rich? The Enablers.
The
right?
Enablers. It's such a bad. Like that's on 3 a.m. for us, and I bought that Axel from Streets of Rage, Storm Collectables, and that was £100. And it's like, what am I doing at 3 a.m. when it turns up 2? So I've stopped watching it live now. I just put it on the background, and I just less likely to buy something. But D amazing as well. Like when you see on the end when he puts them in all those poses and you think, oh, that looks good, and then you get him and you can barely get him to stand. You're just like, I haven't got that skill.
Yeah, no, he's like the key. I think Kevin calls him like the key enabler, the master enabler. He's like the one. I literally would go, especially with the import stuff. I'd go to D Amazing and watch the figure art. I did it with the SH figure arts and the Mafex DC stuff all the time. I'm like, okay, which version? Because I can't afford to buy the SH figure arts Batman and the Mafex Batman. So which one do I want? Let's find out what D Amazing says. And I trust his opinion. But I'm definitely, as I said, I'm plugging my own review again. But if you're on the fence of these guys, honestly, people. Sorry, who did it?
I think that was a figure out Harry Potter figures that you reviewed.
Yeah, which ones?
The first videos I watched, the Harry Potter ones.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, those Harry Potter. Yeah, those Harry Potter ones. I knew stuff like that wasn't going to get a lot of reviews, but it was I didn't know, I had no one to share that with, if you know what I mean. So that's why I put the camera on and just look, I can just talk to the camera as I'm open, and that's my way of getting out my fandom for something. But those SH figure arts Harry Potters, they're underrated. They're they scale good, they look great together. Just that little has anyone Rich is just shaking his head because he's not a Harry Potter guy. He's doesn't have a clue. What
broomsticks? That's about it.
Just by a show of hands, who's a Harry Potter fan? Okay, no, literally nobody. I'm just on my own. Just me and Jamie.
I like the bad guys. I think they look cool. I've got the what's the name of Voldemort's wand? Do you remember the name?
The Elder Wand, is it?
Elder Wand.
No, Elder Wand is the old guy. Not Gandalf. Oh my God.
Oh, Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. But
Gandalf.
Voldemort's got a wand, and it's got like a bone with a hook at the end of it. And I went years ago with my ex-wife and a few friends to like this big, because they were big fans. So we went to this huge display, and they had the wands. And my a buddy of mine bought it for me because I picked it. But we got pictures. We're in the hoods and everything. We got the Slytherin crest because I'm all about villains. But I have it somewhere in my closet just because I think it looks cool. I know nothing about this stuff.
Yeah, I have found a new appreciation for Harry Potter when I went to Florida. I went to Universal Studios with the missus, and we both watch Harry Potter. We're both casual Harry Potter fans. And we went to the literal Harry Potter element of, and it's like so good. Like the rides are like really good as well. Whether you're a Harry Potter fan or not, it doesn't make a difference. Like the rides there are really, really good. So yeah, I found a new appreciation for Harry Potter when I went there, because it is like you're on a set of the film walking up and down there. But the ones are like £100 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, the ones.
Do they work?
You can walk round the theme park and literally wave the wand at places, and there's like, I don't know if it's like magnets or however they do it, but you can definitely walk around the park and wave your wand at things and it reacts to the wand, but only the ones you buy from the theme park. So God knows what sorcery they do it, but it is a nice little gimmick, especially if you're a kid and you're a big Harry Potter fan and you can walk up to a window and wave your wand and something happens. That must feel pretty good.
I did the studio tour a few years ago. That was quite good.
Yeah, that's the
one in London. Yeah.
Oh, the actual. You went to the actual sets. Yes. I'd go to something like that. I'd be curious of that. I've got a friend who's a big Harry Potter fan, and they go to that like every year because they just love it. But I think I showed. Anyway, I was leading into a conversation of things I buy that I'm not necessarily deep into, and I think I've showed this off already. But I just want an opportunity to show it off again. So I've got Lion-O from Thundercats. Now, Super 7, they're quite expensive, so I'm definitely not going all in. But I liked Thundercats as a kid, so I just thought as that one figure to show off on the shelf, I thought I'd get Lion-O. I do want a Panthro. Is it Panthro as well? Which one is it, Rich? The clever...
Panthro, yeah.
He's the clever bastard who's also a strong bastard. Yeah,
he's
like
the Donatello.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted him as well, but the Wave 1 version is inaccurate. Like you need to... Unless you've got the booster pack, it's inaccurate, isn't it? So I'm going to wait till they re-release him later in the year and definitely get those two on the shelf. So that's why I was asking about who enables you. I think I went and watched Toy Bros review and maybe Pixel Dan, because this is like very niche, isn't it? Thundercats, very, very niche. But
I wouldn't say, maybe for your age, but I'd say like Thundercats was around when I was. It was on all the time, like Thundercats was.
Yeah, Thundercats and He-Man, and they're in the same category, right? Thundercats,
yeah,
He-Man.
Silverhawks and
yeah.
Tiger Sharks. Tiger Sharks, nobody remembers.
They're even
that.
like the niche version of them, isn't they? They're like the third iteration of them, yeah.
Thundercats was like the land and everything, and then you had Silverhawks, which was like in space, and then you had Tiger Sharks, which was underwater. And nobody remembers Tiger Sharks. Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about when I say that. they could transform into like their heads turned into like different animals and stuff.
Well, it was like
different like undersea animals.
It was like the same studio that. And thank you very much for Hero Collections has become a channel member of the. And thank you very much, Hero Collections. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I believe that's Brandon. So thank you, Brandon. So it means he's watching. He's watching.
The dog. He's just joined for him.
Yeah. He's like, damn, the dog just hit the keyboard, bastard. Thank you very much, Brandon. Much appreciated. So the Thundercats were like the land version, then the Silverhawks were the air version, and then the Tiger Sharks were the water version. So there's like the three different elements, but it's the same principle. They all have like
same voice actors.
Yeah,
same cast.
Yeah.
Like if you watch like Mumra when he transforms, it's almost the same kind of incantation as Monstar from like, I'm not gonna do the voices because it's incredibly loud, but it's like they sound exactly the same. It's got the same cadence to it. It's like they're like, all right, we'll do this Thundercats script, but we'll make them dolphins instead or whatever.
Essentially.
Stuff.
But I think Super 7 has the license for a few of them now, and they may re-release, well, not re-release, but make figures for all of them. You'll probably see the reaction figures first.
I think Silverhawks is what they're doing next. They've said that was like one of the reveals, wasn't it?
Did they say it was Ultimate or reaction?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ultimates.
Oh, nice. Okay, Brandon can definitely talk Harry Potter with us. I think he's definitely that generation. He says, P.S. SH Figure Arts Dumbledore, Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron are needed. Oh, okay, yes. So I was going to say they didn't do a Dumbledore SH Figure Arts, so that's what he's saying they needed. I told you, my next Figure Arts wants are Misty and Brock. I need the whole team from the original Pokemon, but that's just me. It can't just be me, surely. Someone else is going to want that as well. But yeah, thank you. There you go. Brandon's finally can use the emojis. Look at him in the chat, actually hitting the emojis. Yes, you have to be a channel member to use the emojis. If anyone has any suggestions for new emojis, I think I have space for a couple more. Because the more channel members you get, the more emojis you can use. So if anyone has any suggestions for emojis, I think I've got a couple of slots left. I'm definitely curious to make some more emojis. That would be fun. And I always appreciate the inside joke as well. I don't know who I am is, but he says Pow in the chat as well. Pow. And yes, Brandon agrees with me. Misty and Brock as well. There you go. Phil Jones has got the helicopter. I think that's my favourite emoji, by the way. The two emojis to make one, but it was definitely worth it. The Thanos copter. Who else has a Thanos copter emoji? Come on now. You only get that round here. Brandon wants a reissue of Ash as well. We shall see. Okay, well, we're at the 2 hour mark. I don't want to piss my girlfriend off anymore. She's ill and she wants to watch Line of Duty in peace. But I appreciate you all sticking with me today. I do apologize. I think Abnuggler wanted to get on. So Ralph, I apologize. Next time we have guests on. You're at the top of my list, I promise. And again, any channel members who haven't jumped on here before, please do. As you can see, it's very casual. We're just talking toys. There's no pressure. I always try and get around the gambit as well and see what everyone's got to say. So yeah, get involved. But let's go around the gambit once more to finish off here. And let's ask everyone where they can find them online. Because as I said, let's all follow each other, all join each other in this community. It's all fun time. So, Rich, we'll start with you. Mr. Super Producer Displayed Once. Where can they find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at Displayed Once, and now you can find me on TikTok, apparently.
TikTok? You're breaking the barriers. I might have to download TikTok just so I can follow you, because I don't even have it on my phone, Rich. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even have it.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, to be honest, Dad. Don't really know. But just posting some rubbish on there.
I will download it just to follow you. I need to make an account now and everything. Yeah, I have no idea what TikTok is. I know what it is, but I've never downloaded it either. But if you're on there, Rich, I'll follow you. I'll take that leap with you. But yeah, let's all follow Rich on TikTok. Cloud, do you have TikTok?
No, I have a friend who floods a group chat with TikTok videos.
Well, tell the people where they can find you on there.
Definitely not TikTok. Instagram, Cloud_network, and my Twitter handle is on there too.
Beautiful. I will put these in the description. I've always tried. I think some of them may be already. Let me have a quick check. Yeah, some of them are still in there. Rich is in there. Cloud's in there. Tanner, Nathan, Jamie. I think I just need to add George is in there. But yeah, okay, I'll do that. Put them in the chat. Put it in the bio. All of that good stuff. Tanner, where can they find you online? I know you're posting a little bit more on the Instagram these days as well, which I like.
Yes. So Instagram, I'm at superturk.figuredisplays. I'm trying to do a picture a day. I did a bonus picture today because of today's hashtag.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Right. And then on Twitter, I'm on superturk5000. Follow me on either. Just comment, like, whatever, all that stuff. I haven't got a TikTok. I do want to see Rich in some TikTok dances now, though.
Yeah. We'll follow you, Rich. We need to see you doing some slip-syncing dancing or something, surely. That's what TikTok's about, I assume.
That's a reason to join right there.
There you go. Yeah. I will be, if Rich does do that on TikTok, I will 100% play them on the show as well. Thursdays or Sundays, it's going to happen. George, you said you live in the shadows, don't you? You live the quiet life. You're not on social media.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I appreciate you're still a channel member here.
Instagram, but I don't post anything on it, so it's kind of pointless following me.
Well, we appreciate you being here anyway. You live in the shadows until you come and join us on a live, and we appreciate you for it. Thank you very much. But Jamie, you're about. Where can the people find you?
At JMG Toys at Instagram, and then soon to be on TikTok at JMG Toys.
Yeah, I guess so. Rich, you've literally forced our hand. We're all gonna have to come TikTok just so we can follow you and just all of us watch whatever you're doing. So the pressure, no pressure though, Rich. Right? We just want to see some fun, entertaining content. How long do you get on TikTok to make a video?
You only got a minute.
Okay.
So It's like you gotta like, but I speak too fast anyway, so it's pretty good for me. My reviews are just like a normal review. I've got to like slow it down.
Are there many action figure reviews on TikTok? Do you reckon it's something I could get into? Should I be posting mini reviews?
I don't get why no one has gone on there, because like the people who blow up on it, they get so much money and stuff like that, and there's no one doing proper action figure reviews. Like if you could cut them down, like I tell you, it'd be good at it. It would be Craig Warwick, because he used to do those like 60-second reviews anyway. So I mean, if you could do it with some like, and they seem to like want. You've got to be fast paced. You got to like music. That's what they seem to be.
Our community is quite niche as it is, so you can imagine our niche small community. How there's like only a sliver of that community even have TikTok anyway. Like, just think none of us have TikTok either here.
It seems to be like the audience is young, because I posted like, it was like, what was your first action figure? So I was like, my first action figure was a Visionary, and people thought that was a new thing, and I was like, no, this is from like 10 years ago. But there we go. But yeah, but like, what have I got? Oh, I've got 13 followers in 24 hours.
Right, you got more followers than all of us on TikTok, that's for sure.
It's like 200 odd people watching all the videos, so that's not bad for like
is that
a
just
day.
Is that just through hashtags? Or like, is that how people?
Yeah, because I haven't advertised it anyway. I haven't like, I just thought, just do this, see how it goes.
Interesting. I'm going to be following closely, Rich. Right, you're a TikTok experiment.
You could just cut your stuff down, and then you be on it. Then
if I'm on the review table talking toys anyway, I don't want to. What I don't want is to be spending loads of time editing stuff. So if I could just film a quick minute without having to edit, then maybe. And Ab Nuggler says he'll be on next time. As I said, I apologise, Ralph. I'll put you on the top of the list for next time, I assure you. He says, watch Rich get everybody to download TikTok just for fun and not post anything.
What, you're all good. It's just Dan's like with my voice over the top. I'm just posting them. That's all that.
Let me see if I can get any credits up for the last bit of the stream, just real quick. I think we had a few thank yous today, few super chats. The Tac Custom, thank you very much, Mark, Eric Stream, Nathan and Z-Man. Hopefully Nathan and Z-Man can join us next time. And then a brand new channel member, Hero Collections, hooray! Thank you, Brandon. Much appreciated. And I hope everyone appreciated my new graphics as well. Look at this. 5 people on screen and we're still on theme, people. I can even have...
Appreciate your graphics.
Thank you, Cloud. That's what I've been wanting. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you very much. I was panicking because Tanner wanted to be on. Not Tanner, sorry. Ab Nuggler wanted to be on. And I haven't made any graphics for me plus 6 guests. Like, I would have... I needed a bit more time to do that, but I will do that.
You want to start outsourcing this. This is how you get a side gig going, because the amount of people, because you keep calling me a producer, think that I do all this. It's like ridiculous. I'll send them all over to you now. You can start with that.
I teach you how to do this, and then you can do it for me while I'm live. I just want to be the host. I want someone else pressing all these buttons for me, because I feel bad when I'm trying to host and I'm looking down, going, hang on. Like, I feel bad. So I need to get better. That's why I literally spent a couple of hours making these new graphics, like, because unfortunately it's not like on StreamYard you can press a button and it does it for you, where I want to try and stay on theme. But so the super chat, the most recent super chat stays there. And then I think no one's knocking. Let me go back to this screen. See, no one's knocking. Where is he? There he is. That's Dante. No one's knocking Dante off. And then D-Man's the last super chat. And then they're the contributors as well. I just like anyone who's contributing. I want to show some love any way I can, even if it is just a name scrolling on screen. Either way, I appreciate you all. But yes, let's get out of here. As always, people, once every 2 weeks, I will be here with channel members, as you can tell, just chatting nonsense. Today, we were talking about milk bottle tops. Just quickly before we get out of here, because it's really important, I'm a blue milk man. Rich, what you at?
I'm a green milk man.
Ah, dangerous. Cloud, I know it's different over there, but what you at?
Lactose intolerant.
Oh, I apologise. I retract.
Whole milk.
I retract my
Whole
question. Tanner.
Green milk for me.
George.
Green, definitely.
Jamie.
Whatever's in the fridge.
Whatever's in the fridge. All right. And that's how we end there, people. Let's get an awkward wave to finish, lads. Awkward wave. The graphics, if anyone is watching this on the replay, this is the start where the graphics will come up and the playlist is there. So if you're still here, we're in the background as chatting nonsense, and hit the playlist. Go and watch another video. We appreciate you. And as always, people, we'll see you on the next one. And Rich, Phil, you're our last comment of the day. He says, red, red, red. Crazy man. I don't understand how British people have red milk. Why does it exist? Full fat. But I'm outnumbered anyway because everyone knows green. But anyway, that's the type of content you get on Legends and Liquor. We're not even talking about liquor anymore. Next week, join us for Mondays and Milk. I'll rebrand the show. Then Tuesdays and Tea and Tigra.